Good appropriate time of the day to you, friends and enemies. I am Richard, and this whole thing around us, why, that's LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now, limited time offer. No vowels, he said, wobbling his head in a weird manner. And how are... Yes, you doing today? I am doing better than I was yesterday because it is cooler today. No longer will I sit here and sweat in temperature. Well, I mean, that's not the plan anyway. So yes, hopefully we will having a better day as well. We are here today to play the Thaumaturge. But before that, news, exciting. Well, okay, there's a free game. If you go onto Steam right now, before the Steam sale, which I think starts today, you can get a game called Island of Insight, which is a huge puzzly game with puzzles of so many different varieties on there, or at least that's what the thing says it is. And yeah, you've only got a couple of days before it runs out. It might have already done. You have picked that one up. Excellent choice. So yes, we might even see it here. I might give it a go just to see, what kind of puzzles and things are going on with it. Might be fun. But yes, there's that. And not free games, but an exciting release on GOG, G-O-G, whatever you want to call them. They have released the Resident Evils. But they've released the original Resident Evils, so it is good old games at this point. Yes, the ones which came out on the PlayStation 1. The first three. Resident Evil 1, 2, and I think it was 3, and then it had an underscore Nemesis. Wait, I don't think it was just called Resident Evil Nemesis. I think it was called Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. But yes, those three, which is great. Those are the three that I played the most in there. After that, I kind of dropped off of the series. I never even really played 4. I bought it, and I played like a little bit of it right at the beginning, and then I just never really got on with it in that form. So yeah, there's those. And Resident Evil 2 particularly is an amazing game, because you don't get one game, you get 4 games with that, because you play through either Leon or Claire's game, and then you get to play through the other side with the opposite person, and you get to, and stuff that you've taken in one game won't be there in the second game, etc. So you can go through Claire A and then Leon B, and then you can go through Leon A and Claire B and have 4, I'm not going to say totally different experiences, but certainly different things going on. That was a fun addition. Although, I don't know if they've updated it or not. You'd have to put up with the tank controls that they had in those, which people have learned, or I was going to say people have learned were bad. I don't think that's right. I think people have just got used to other schemes of control and now don't get on with it as much. It is more cumbersome, but it's not necessarily bad still. So when am I playing them? Well, I haven't even bought them yet, I have to confess. I'm waiting to see if there is, huge things in the Steam sale. At the moment, even before the Steam sale, I've got 2 things in my cart on Steam, which are at a discount price right now. So I suspect they won't be going on discount during the sale. There's something called Sunday Gold, which is a turn-based point and click, which is interesting to me. Just the idea of that is interesting. And the other one is Control, because I haven't bought Control on enough platforms. And I'm not trying to justify it to myself by, I've got it on Epic. I've already got it on GOG. I could buy it again on Steam, and then I would have access to the point shop and could buy all the things for there. So I'm probably not picking that one up, but it's there in my cart at 75% off at the moment. So I'm sitting there thinking about it, but I doubt it. I doubt it. That doesn't make any sense. You only have control on Steam. Well, I mean, you don't even have control on Steam, because when you die, you will lose control. And access to everything on your Steam account. But hey, there we go. You can't pass it on to somebody else. Which, you know, was explicitly spelled out within the last month or so. Hey, there we go. But we're not here to think about control and Jesse Faden or solid gold and all of the other things that are going on there. So let us instead look at the Thaumaturge and the partially gold snake man. There we are. I mean, he's wearing a lot of gold and his horns are made of gold, so I don't know if it's actually gold or just gold coloured or whatever. But yes, let us load up and go on with this. To dust you shall return is the name of the mission we currently have. And there we go, boop boop, as I pick up my controller. I've had people say that he was wanted, Wowels, but maybe it's just one of the river-dwelling creeps out of their lair. Maybe? I think I got Steam on... I think I got control on Epic. Sorry. Steam. I was going to say Steam on Epic. I think I got control on Epic because it was free. I might be wrong, but I can't see why I would have bought it there and on GOG. He said, having considered to buy it on Steam. Yes, here we are. We had just solved the murder. And we went back and saw what a different outcome could have been. And it was pretty much the same outcome. But, you know, maybe if I'd been better at things, maybe she wouldn't have died in the attempt. Oh, spoiler for the murder. Who the murderer was. Sorry, did not mean to say that without warnings. But yes, now, go to the Imperial Hotel to get Svetlana. Ah, yes, because we were going to bring them to Rasputin. Or, is there anything else? Talk to Voronoi. He's my uncle. Is he at his old favourite bench in the park? Okay. Finding the inspirations for the tailor. We found a lot of inspirations for the tailor, but I don't know what. What more we need. Memories. We need to work for that. I'll find out how to listen to the tales about Warsaw. Yes. So we really have narrowed down a lot of our quests here. So let's go and see if we can do the price of friendship and find him in his favourite park bench, which I guess is going to be in the same place as... Well, no, it's not going to be in the same place as the Imperial Hotel. It's going to be in the same place as our home, I suspect. Tries to remember. Nope, that is that. There we go. Okay, so we can get in the coach. And I still have 2 points, which I could spend. Slowing an enemy's planned action. Increasing damage. Terror. I mean, I was saving those points because we just... That is the murderer's thing. Or it's not the murderer's one, but it's the one that was attached to, was with the murderer. So yeah. So maybe, I mean, I'm going to have to get that anyway, aren't I? If I want to get that one. So I might as well buy that now. There's no point in holding it off. There we go. And now we have a new upgrade, which is ice, which is slow down. No. That's icy armor. What? Did I misread? Slows the enemy's planned action. But that's not what that says. Unless there's another ice. No, slows the enemy's planned. I must have been hovering over body stiffening and just got it wrong. Max damage interrupts the enemy's planned attack. I mean, increases damage by an additional 100 if it's in the suffering state. Restores your focus and cast suffering. So I'd have to do that one and then go down those two. Then I'd have to... I would quite like that. I think it might be better to get rid of that and put ice so that it's a guaranteed slow rather than a possible disruption. I don't know that that's true, but hey, let's find out. Oh, what? I'm not sure. Oh, did we go to the right place? Uh, uh, yeah, oh, there's things. Alright, well, here's an examining thing. Letter. Hey friend, this afternoon, in the Vienna passageway, I asked Lecky about the rumours of Professor Z. Just don't forget to start with the magic words. I don't know what the magic words are yet, though.
Hello, sweet secret.
Oh, apparently I do. Letter. An excerpt from a hasty and likely secret correspondence between students. It says that Lecky can be found in the Vienna passageways. Draw a conclusion. Antonio Leckie, who is a well-known storyteller, likes to sit in the passageways by the Vienna station. He hears you mention something about how things used to be. He will seize the opportunity to tell amusing anecdotes about life in Warsaw. That's Tales of Warsaw? Alright, okay. I can get to the map from here, can't I? Map. Hey! Well, there's the Vienna station. So it must be somewhere around there. Let's go and do that one first of all. Because we just got that. Onwards. Always learning more. How exciting is this thing? The answer is not at all. Yay. Over here. Hello, sit down. Tell me things. Everybody else is already listening to you. So, I mean, it's pretty arrogant of me to come around and say, hey, tell me about things. But anyway, nothing can lift your mood like a good story. Especially when mine appears to have been written by a mad and cruel demigod. Not even a god. You don't even think your life was written by God. It was written by a demigod. That's how low down you think you are. Ha 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 ha. There we go. We got some experience out of it. Cool. And I was sitting down listening to that, and this seat, and now somehow I'm standing over here. Curse you, person, for, pushing me out. Alright, next. To the pub. Keep pressing the wrong button. To the park. Is this the passageway? Is that what this is called? Ah, and now I would have to sit... Oh. Okay, I will wait. Oh, it's actually him coming to me, not a waiting time
Something
thing.
held me up. Have you been waiting long?
Yes, so long. Give me donuts.
Just a moment.
I want donuts as compensation.
Welcome back to our favorite square.
It's not a square.
A lot of
It
good
was a rectangle.
memories. Hmm?
Yeah, to the void. Yeah, no. Sure, there were a lot of good memories here. Why don't you tell me some of them so that I, the person who's playing the game, know them?
That's true. I do have fond memories of this place.
Oh.
You were so small. You, Ligia, and Petya would always race from the droshky to the booth.
And then we'd hold up the entire line until we finally decided what filling we wanted in our donuts.
I was just talking about
And
donuts.
Ligia would always rush you.
That's because she only likes them with plum. Who does that? Anyway, I'm guessing you need my help.
You truly are your father's son. To the point. To the point. All right. It's about a certain incident at the Imperial Hotel.
It was in the papers.
I saw an article in the Courier. Someone fell from a balcony at the Imperial.
Yes, and it's linked to my son.
Part of your
How is
dress
it linked
uniform
to
is
Petya?
phasing through your
Is
arm.
he all right?
Do you want to do something about that?
Yes, he's fine. But you see, that wretched balcony is part of his apartment.
Dun dun dun! Observation. A young man lost his life during a drinking bout at the hotel. According to the article, he was friends with my cousin. Petya. Alright, talk about. Yeah, tell me about Petya.
I didn't know Petya lived at the Imperial. He didn't mention it when I saw him at the funeral.
You only saw
He
him
rents an
briefly.
apartment. Says he's more comfortable that way. Closer to his friends. You know, I'd like to be more in touch with him.
You're not very close?
Since losing Helena, it's been up and down between us. My work kept me from devoting enough attention to him. Maybe I was too lenient with him.
Maybe on your deathbed you'll be going, oh, I wish I'd spent more time at work.
Who was the guy who died?
Ludwig Krajewski. He and Petya were from two different worlds. You know, the Krajewskis are... they're not wealthy.
There's nothing wrong with that, but how did he and Petya meet?
That you'll have to ask my son.
Ludwig's this. Or Ludwig. Not Ludwig. Or Ludwig? I don't know. Ludwig Krajewski, or however it was pronounced in the 30 seconds ago since it was said, and I have forgotten, was killed at the Imperial Hotel. His family is reportedly already being pestered by the press, seeking comment on the incident. I should pay them a visit if I want to learn more. Well, I don't want to learn more, so...
And what role exactly am I here to play, Uncle?
Do what you do best. Use your powers to find out how Ludwig's death is connected to Petya. With all due respect to Stasio, I don't want to make the same mistake judging my only son as he did. I want to know the truth.
Hey, so I became an object lesson. That's great.
And those Krajewskis.
I'm so glad I was able to
know
help.
the press is trying to contact them. I fear that without your help, they might publish something untrue.
I'll go see Petya.
Newspapers
And where
publishing
can the
untrue
Krajewskis be
things.
found?
The media would
They
never
live
dare
in a
do such a thing.
courtyard-facing apartment of a tenement house near the Imperial.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Thank you. Go. I stay here for a while.
Alright, well, let's find out more about the family first of all, rather than learning the truth about Petya's role in this. I mean, we'll do that as well. Ah, they're living in the slums, of course they are. Well, not slums, but they're living in the less well done area. Ooh, there's a thing here. We found a piece of thread. Base thread smudged with mud. Day by day, the repetitive clatter of machines. Seamstress's hands work abstractedly, like flower. After hours of sewing, not like anything. After hours of sewing, they wither like flowers, lacking water. She has been quilting these fabrics for so many years. Nothing ever changes, except for these hands becoming more and more weak and wrinkled. Well, that's not good. We have been here before. Hello, person. Get the hell out, I'm not talking to you. That's true. Don't talk to him.
Nobody's home?
They are. They just won't answer the door. Tobias Fagin, the Warsaw Courier.
I mean, I'm not wrong, right?
Maybe
These
they
are
want to
American
mourn their
accents
son
that they're
in
doing,
peace
right?
rather than talk to the press.
Or they are Americans who
What
have
are
been
you
cast
looking
as
for
puppets, right?
here?
Information.
It
But
does
I
sound
think
American,
my
at
methods
least,
are
right?
more effective.
Then maybe I will leave, and later you can share something. Deal?
No, no deal. I don't know why this is proud, but no, I don't want to share my information with you. Member of the press who might be American.
I've got a better idea. You get lost, and I won't knock your teeth out.
A subtle suggestion, Mr. Man with the book. Fine, I'm going.
They don't need to be hounded at this time.
You chased him away? Glory be. Thank you. Please, come in before he gets back. Let me at least offer you something.
I mean, I could also work for his paper, you
Thaumaturge
understand?
never fails me. There is something here.
Well, then I will pop kapow. We can see all these things. Coat with a fur collar, a coat sewn at a well-known tailor on Prasnowski Street. Black wool hung black wool hugs the perfectly finished line of the collar. Expensive buttons still radiate with a faint glow of Parisian lights. The beauty of the intention is covered with dust. This gift wasn't chosen to make somebody happy. The owner simply got bored with the out-of-fashion piece of rubbish. Ooh, wonder if that was my... Oh, there you are. Are you ill? You're a little kid who's just sitting there. Alright. Wonder if that was my cousin? Yeah, if he's my uncle, he's got to be my cousin. Pieces of a broken plate lying on the kitchen floor. Every shard on the plate, tossed with fury, radiates with a sense of injustice. A lifetime of hard work, taking care of his family. He didn't deserve such immense suffering. Sharp shards feel stuck in the throat and the throttle with each heartbeat. Hello? It's a picture, presumably of the dead person. No, it's not. It's a photo of a young woman. The photo shows a young woman posing in a photography studio. Look frozen in time. Love portrayed with a rich man's money. Piece of delight cropped to fit the frame. The paper reflects the light and thoughts of the beloved, wrapped around the photograph like a halo with the hand of a saint. 1 second, let me finish examining all of this. I mean, if I, a stranger, came into your house and just wandered around looking at all your stuff before coming and talking to you, would you think I was horrible guest, I guess, for coming into your house like that? I'm not even sure I would qualify as a guest if you just let me in like that. I don't know. High medical bill and an annotation of debt. This crumpled bill. Amounts keep on appearing more and more. Amounts keep appearing on more and more pieces of paper, written as dead strings of digits. Paper has been crumpled up by weary hands with a corner warped by wet tears. Helplessness and despair pass through the hearts in waves. Each one more dizzying, and now we know it's for whoever that is, Zygmunt. Don't know who that is. Is Zygmunt the man? I assume it's the woman who's rolling around on the bed.
Come in. Would you like some tea? My name's Krajewski. Zygmunt.
Oh no, okay, I don't
Wictor
know.
Szulski. Thank you. Maybe later.
Maybe the
I
bills were
have
in
a
your name
question.
but for her.
Is it about Ludwig? Since you brushed that news hound off. All right. Ask away.
Since, you know, you did a thing that I didn't want to do, I will do the thing that I did not want to do. Yeah? Because I didn't want to tell the newspaper man, and you got rid of the newspaper man, I will instead tell you the information that I would have told the newspaper man. Even though you don't know that I'm not a newspaper man. Alright. Tell me about why that person was outside. Has he been hounding you for days? I mean, I know why he was out. He couldn't have been hounding you for days if it only happened yesterday.
Do you get invaded by the press often?
Not a day passes without someone knocking at the door, sniffing around.
But it only happened yesterday.
Reopening wounds, looking for a scoop. But each one of them also promises money. We're not wealthy, and after Ludwig's death, we have even less.
You could use some money now.
Sure, but I really don't know what I could tell the news hounds.
That's enough.
That's enough. Stop telling me about your money problems.
Did Ludwig live here with you?
Oh,
Not
an
much
interlocutor's
recently.
thought somewhere.
Pietra kept inviting him to all kinds of
I mean,
places.
I did not notice those cell
Parties,
threads.
dances,
Because there's nothing
horse racing.
coming off of his head.
Did it happen often?
But alright.
What? Pietra's invitations? Yes. I would tell him Ruskies were not appropriate company for him.
Perhaps Ludwig was impressed with it all.
Didn't think they were Russian.
You bet.
I thought they were Polish,
But
like
if you
me.
ask
Am I
me-
half Russian?
Pietra was using Ludwig so that others would admire him for spending time with a poor man.
Right, there's
So,
the thoughts
there
coming
you
off.
have it.
Pietra's purpose. According to Zygmunt, Pietra used the relationship with the poor Ludwig to build up his image. Maybe. Profitable relationship. Ludwig and Pietra's relationship was quite complicated. Pietra's goal was to show others that he was magnanimous because he was friends with a poor boy. Ludwig, on the other hand, wanted to give his fiancée a good life thanks to his friend's support. He was also impressed by the company of the young Vorunen, or Voronoi.
That's enough.
Okay. Alright, and now tell me about the items I found around here.
Can I ask you about Ludwig's belongings?
You've looked around by now?
Already. Let's start with the coat. I suspect that's a gift.
An elegant men's coat. Is it Ludwig's?
I don't have the heart to sell it. Ludwig liked it so much. Piecha gave it to him.
Tell me about the person in the photograph.
I found a photo of a young woman. Who is she?
This is Hannah, Ludwig's sweetheart. They had been seeing each other for a while. She was here not long ago, after what happened.
Okay. And what about the bill? Who's paying that?
I've seen the
Mine, I
doctor's
mean.
bill.
Oh, wait.
I think
the
this
doctor's
is
bill,
trash.
Really?
Goodbye.
Alright, now I will see a person, right? No? Find out more about the family. Follow Zygmunt's thought. I'd like to follow the thoughts, thank you. Oh, we're going outside, are we? Okay, well let me quickly click around in here. Just to see I haven't missed anything or nothing new has become available. No. Alright. Alright, show me what's outside here. Let me follow the thoughts. Oh, we hit
Mr.
cutscene.
W.S., what's the hurry? You didn't
punched you in the
introduce
face.
yourself, but I have my own ways of getting to the truth. W.S. Wictor Szulski. Are you one of those Szulskis? Stanisław's son?
No, what do you want?
I know,
No,
I
I'm
know. You told me to go away, but you know what the press is like. So, what have you found out?
Many things. Talk about the situation, talk about Ludwig and Pietra's relationship, say you didn't determine anything, put him off. I told you already, go away. I'm not telling you more information.
My mind is clouded today. My memory is fading.
I mean, maybe
Are
you
all
could tell me.
temperamancers like that? In that case, until next time, Mr. W.
I mean, I know I am profiting off their son's death, but I don't want you to profit off of it. See how selfish I am? Oh, this is where he fell to his death. Oh, yes. Should have thought about coming here. Why did I not think about going to the scene of the crime? Rather than just clicking. I should have thought about it. Candle is burning slowly on an improvised altar dedicated to Ludwig. Flame hisses treacherously. Grief over the death of a child bites slowly, sucks the blood, especially at night, when Maria's raspy breathing can also be heard. Zygmunt knows that he will place a second candle on the altar soon, and his heart will shatter into a million pieces. The conclusion I can draw is the Krajewski family. The Krajewskis are in a difficult situation. Ludwig has died, which has worsened the already seriously ill Maria's condition. Medical costs are too high for Zygmunt to bear. Alright, and now I need to learn the truth about their role in the tragedy. I mean, it could be the classic case of, oh, I want to kill this person so that because I am in love with his fiancée.
Mr. Szulski, hello. Shall I inform the authorities and hospitals, or shall I wait? Your last visit has become somewhat of a
I
legend.
mean, I did get involved in a
This
fight,
time
that is
it'll be
true.
quiet, I promise. I'm here to see Pyotr Voronin.
Excuse me.
Is Master Voronin moving out by any chance?
I don't know anything about that. Do you want him to move out?
Not that I know of. Why should you care?
The gatherings that the young master deigns to organize are rather noisy and bothersome. The guests have been complaining. Some have left.
Never mind. Where can I find our pest?
Room 213, second floor. You've been there already.
Have I? Can't be the same one. The concierge picture. According to the concierge, picture makes life difficult for the hotel guests and employees. Alright, okay. I mean, I can see that. Perception. Hello? Something to read. Complaint. Dear sirs, I would like to inform you that my wife and I have forced a shut on our stay at the hotel if the situation does not change. Peaceful rest has recently become impossible here due to the noise coming almost all night, every day, from the flat on the first floor. We have heard Mr. Veronin lives. No, he lives on the second floor. We've just been told that by the concierge. Do not try and get your facts straight, please. Anyway, in addition, there are people of dubious provenance in the vicinity of this flat in the evenings. The only solution for people who care about peace and their reputation is to get far away from excesses as soon as possible, which we will do if you do not do something about it. Yours sincerely, Alexander Ivanov. Right, well, anything else around here? No. Alright, well, let's go up to the second floor. Is it this way? Hey, what did I tell you? And look, yes, it is puke. And I guess that's blood there. As I said the last time I was here. Yes, we must have to go down here for some reason at some point. But you know, I'm going to go down the other end just to see if I can still... I can still get into Svetlana's place. Oh, I need to be able to get in there in order to bring her to... in order to bring her to Rasputin. We're not going to do that bit right now. Let's do this side quest. Side quest, room... Apartment 213. You've been there before, have I? Doesn't look like I have. Alright, he's over there, but... Oh my goodness, this is... quite a...
So,
mess.
same thing tonight, gentlemen?
You bet. I'll get some cognac. It will help relax the atmosphere.
Anything? No. Somebody's sleeping in the bath. Somebody else sleeping, sitting on the toilet. That's great. I've been to parties like that. A lot of fun, usually. If you can remember them the next morning. Hello, everybody! Whee! Oh. No, nobody wants to talk to me here? Oh, alright. I mean, it makes sense. He fell off of this bit here, so I guess I'll have to come back to this bit in a minute, after I've taken to Petya.
So, same thing tonight, gentlemen?
You bet. I'll get some cognac. It
You're
will
stuck
help
in a
relax the
dialogue loop.
atmosphere.
Let me come and help you out of that. Hello.
Who's this guy?
It's just my cousin. Hello, Victor. Meet Thomas and Franz. Did you miss me?
I don't want to be proud. I don't need to fill up my pride again. I wanted to see your apartment.
I wanted to see how you've settled in.
Ooh.
Take a
It's
look
like-
around. It gets quite interesting here during my modest parties. Want some champagne?
About these parties, I think someone got lost on the balcony recently.
It was Papa who sent you, wasn't it? I told him to stay out of this. Tomas, Franz, show my cousin the door.
Uh-oh. Time for a fight. Alright. I don't want to adjust upgrades. We'll just have a look at these. You have resistance, and you also have something called risk. The first attack on this target against casts a hidden negative state on the attacker. Okay. And here we have invulnerable, immune to gaining new negative ones. So that's Bukovac, and that is Upir. Okay. Alright. Well, let's start by issuing an order, and we'll get the you out there. Down? No, not you. Wait. You're Upir. I'm getting Upir and Bukovac mixed up. Oh, go back. low. Reduce focus. And removes negative traits. Alright, okay. Let me take an action first of all then. Left stick, not right stick. Let me do a quick attack and have a 50% chance of disrupting your action. And then the Vukovac can do that and get rid of all negative traits. Because I'm going to get a hidden negative trait for doing the first attack. So yeah, let's do it that way around. Punch! Hey, I disrupted your action! Now leaves the focus. And yeah, there we go. Alright. Now I can slow the enemy's planned action, so that will push them both into the same round. Sounds good. And now, yes, put out you. You can do something. Inflicts damage at reach. No. Cast suffering state on the enemy. The enemy's health points less than 50%. It's not. It will not cast a state on another random enemy. But yeah. All right. Let's disable your thing. And there we go. Punch! Your action has been delayed! Your trait has been disabled! Alright, let's go over here. With a 50% chance. I mean, if I could interrupt this again, that would be great. So that nobody gets... They never get any attacks on me. And then I could inflict suffering on you as well. I don't know what you do, I've forgotten. Inflicts damage, 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's planned action. Inflicts damage, restores 10 of my health. Has 50% chance to triple the damage. Each subsequent action restores health will restore less. Inflicts damage, gives a 50% chance that damage will be tripled. Inflicts damage, launches an attack on a random enemy as well. Alright, okay, well no, let's just do a venomous smile, and we'll have a double 50% chance to interrupt you. Or maybe I should do it on you over here. No, let's focus fire. You did disrupt the action. You didn't disrupt the action. Alright. Well, that's going to slow the action, which is fine. And then you over here will have a 50% chance of doing it. Let's try. Yep, your action has been slowed. Your action was taken away! Haha! None of you get to act. Oh, wait. You do get to act. Why do you get to act now? Alright, well then let's double interrupt again. Hey, your action was broken. And then your action went away. I mean, I know it makes more... Oh no, both of you are going to act. Alright, I will slow your action. I will try and prevent... Oh, you will die anyway. Yeah, okay. Oh, 2 to 6. No, alright, we'll take the 2 to 6. We'll try. I should have looked at the other ones. Should have looked at my other view effect things. Yay, 5 damage. Alright, okay. Well, let's just keep trying to disrupt your action. Oh, you only got 6 anyway. Okay, well, there we go. Snake Man! Thank you for helping me. Ooh, achievement! Hands off! Keep enemies from launching an attack during the fight, and win a fight with complete health.
I can be stubborn.
2 achievements unlocked.
Congratulations.
Amazing.
Franz and Thomas are tough customers. Well, speak up. I don't have all day.
That's what that was. Yay! I like that. Something continues to elude you. Keep searching. I will do. But what were those called? Complete domination. Win a fight with full health points, and the other one was called. Not so. No, not so fast. That's delay or interrupt the actions of 50 enemies. Hands off. Keep enemies from launching fights. So there we go. Isn't that fun? Tell me what happened,
What happened that night?
and then I'll
from
go
your
around
point
and
of
look
view.
and see if I can find out.
Thanks, cousin. It's hard for me to talk about it. He was my friend. We were having fun.
Was he?
Whiskey, cigars, and other amusements. Ludwig got drunk and went out on the balcony. He yelled something about wanting to get higher, even higher. And then there was a scream and a shriek from down below. I stepped out onto the balcony and Ludwig, he was down there, dead.
Huh. Yeah, tell me about your relationship with Ludwig. We know a little bit about
I
that.
went to see the Krajewskis.
How are they?
They remember how close you two were, how much Ludwig cherished your
I
friendship.
mean, it's possible I
and
don't
your
don't
gifts.
have the answers because I pissed off the
Really? The Krajewskis remember me?
the person. Yeah. All right. Oh. Because I pissed off the journalist. That's the word I was searching for desperately there. Journalist.
Hello? Who is it? Did she introduce herself?
Fiance?
No, do not let her in under any circumstances. Damn it.
Oh, here's a flaw.
You have an unwelcome guest?
Mind your own business, cousin.
What flaw do you have? Outline of a flaw during my conversation with Pieter. Well, delicately coaxing information from him. No, you weren't. But anyway, about his relationship with Ludwig, I saw a flicker of Pieter's flaw. I want to bring it out. I should look for additional arguments, if I want to bring it out. And events in the lobby. Something clearly has happened in the hotel lobby that is clearly disturbing my cousin. I mean, it's possible that they were in a relationship as well, and that the fiancé was cover. Or it could be that he wanted to be in a relationship with Ludwig, or Ludwig wanted to be one with Pieter. Either way, and that is why he was pushed off. You don't want to be in my relationship? I push you off. I'm going to jump if you don't be in a relationship with me. I jump off. Don't know. We'll find out. The young master's moods. Pieter seems to have a flaw inscribed with selfish motives. He is arrogant, using people in his milieu to build his own image. Alright, but let's have a look around. See if we... Yep, there's something over... Oh, it's not over here. But I did see it. I'm sure I saw something floating. Yeah, okay, there's something over here. We found lock, stock, and barrel matchbox. Package is drenched. It's hardly possible to make out the name of the bar. Locked spares. A trace of warmth. A break at work. Small flame lights a cigarette. Small flicker of hope glows in the soul. Waitress drifts off into a dream world. She sees herself in a white dress and veil, with her head held high, valued at last. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think maybe that is the fiancé, but I don't get the impression that she was like that. Additionally, force Pietra's floor to ripen. Yeah, we should go on down and have a look at who is at the place first of all. Anybody want to confess to me via objects I can look at? No. What a horrible thing. Madame, do you want me to call security? Yes, please. Let me in right now. Madame, do you want me to call security? Let me in right now. Well, let's find out what.
I insist you let me in.
Anna Krasnowski.
I've already told you, madam. Master Voronin is not here.
Perhaps I could help you somehow. Let's talk.
He's my
Please
cousin.
do. Best of luck. I'd do anything for a
Salutors, an
short
interlocutor.
break from those
coming
annoying
around.
guests
All right,
of his.
Well, we'll have to follow your thoughts as well soon.
I will get to that bastard no matter what. Don't even try to throw me out.
Quite the opposite. I can help you. But first, I'd like to know why
Quite
he
the opposite.
didn't
I'd
want
like to
let
push you in.
Because he's afraid to look me in the eye. And I'm carrying his child.
Oh,
I see.
okay.
Pieter should hear the joyful news. Please give me a moment.
Well, there we go. Father of the year. Pieter refuses to talk to Anna even though he's the father of her child. This is certainly a fitting clue Is how to make my cousin's floor shine in all its full glory. Alright, I want to follow the concierge's thoughts though. Oh, no, there's more here to be found. First of all, today's newspaper. A few pages are torn. There's a glimmer of rage between the scribbling of letters and the outlines of drawings. The eyes read the words, but the thoughts revolve around young Master Varonin, who's been throwing his weight around at the hotel, causing nothing but losses. If only there were a way to get him back without getting fired. Okay, so that's probably the concierge. Profit and loss account. You shouldn't leave that lying out there. Notebook filled with tables and calculations. Notebook covers pulsate with frustration. Numbers show the brutal truth. Important guests cancel their stay, and balance achieved is negative. And the day's hard work goes to waste. Grains of sand shift in the hourglass, and the currency of effort is thrown to the hogs. I mean, that is how a hotel. I mean, that is how almost every business operates. You need to make money in order to keep doing the business. I can't talk to you again. That's a shame. But leaving out your profit and loss record for anybody to see, that's not great. Alright. Concierge, where are your thoughts going? Aha! Somewhere where you took a smoke. Was that blood? White writing on the wall. Okay, not quite. Hey, I got a point and I can draw a conclusion. Traces of paint are barely discernible. Someone tried to wipe them off. Sticks of paint are like stains cast on the mind, clouding judgment. The concierge looked at the inscription and imagined himself grabbing Pietro by the collar, throwing him off the balcony. Uh-oh! Red paint splashes onto the driveway. But it's nothing. You'll clean it up, after all. Trace certain concierge. Growing pains. Pietro's presence has an adverse effect on the concierge. You can kick him out. You are a private establishment. You are allowed to do that. I need to put the idea in his head that Anna Krauski is the perfect opportunity to vex young Varonin, so he should be let in. That's if I want to force his floor into the open, which I think I should. So yeah, alright. Let's go and tell him. Let's just wander around out here at the balcony and see things. No? Okay. Onwards then. Hello. I'm the most important person here. I thought I'd stand in the middle of your conversation. No? Okay, fine, fine. I graced you with my presence. Ah. Hello, I can manipulate you. Nothing else going on. Let's do so.
Mr. Shulsky, can I help you?
Yes. Stir the concierge suppressed avarice to Pietro. Mind 3. Does nobody see him drawing on the book and go, ah, my mind, you're invading it and doing that? Oh,
can get away with doing
Lelek.
a lot more to hotel guests than you ever could. Remember, she will only make life miserable for Pietro.
That's true. I hope the young master is happy to see you.
That's incredible. Thank you. I will go bring that bastard to his senses. Please join me. It will be quite the spectacle.
That is my plan. Although I don't know where you've gone. You just teleported upstairs, did you? We can do that. I mean, we can't teleport upstairs. Anything else to find around here? I mean, I'd like to go out on the balcony as well. But I think we'll do the floor thing first and listen in on this conversation. Hello.
You let her in? Are you out of your mind?
I didn't
You
let
should ask
anybody
yourself
in.
that question. Don't act like a brat. You're going to be a father.
Get out of here. I told you I would pay. Leave me alone.
I hope life teaches you a lesson someday.
The floor can ripen.
Why are you standing like that?
Focus on the floor.
I can see something interesting in you, cousin.
What the hell are you talking about?
No, something continues to elude you. Yeah, let's dwell on Anna and their child.
Aren't you
right
ashamed to turn Anna away like that? Is that how your father raised you?
Nobody asked for your advice.
You'll enjoy yourself while she's dispossessed. She'll end up in the streets, together with your child. 2 lives in 1 blow. Well done.
now? No, if it had been a blow, there wouldn't have been a child out of it. He said, letting that hang there for a moment.
What was a poor man like Ludwig doing with a rich bachelor like you?
Don't say that. I did him a favor by buying a new life for him.
A prince leaning over a pariah. Wasn't that right?
I made his life better.
Yeah, I didn't want to come off as
Why
all
did you come back?
confrontational
To
here.
harass me? Your father should have drowned you rather than send you to Paris.
Okay, well there's the
Soon
floor.
you will be free and you will take it all back.
Ah, you've acquired a flaw, selfishness. Okay. Ask how things truly were with Ludwig. As a result of your decisions, this path is closed. Okay. How are you?
Are you alright?
Yes.
Itchy.
I haven't felt this good in a long time. It's like someone lifted a shroud from my head.
I am now. I have taken away your selfishness.
How did Ludwig really die?
Ludwig, we made a bet. Drunk. I was going to pay him for walking on the railing, like in a circus. We even signed a contract. It was Hanya's idea. I guess she was afraid I would trick them.
Where can I find her?
I was going to say, where's Hanya? Who is she?
She was Ludwig's girlfriend. She works at Lock, Stock and Barrel.
Right.
I hung around with Ludwig just for show, to be honest. He didn't deserve it.
End conversation.
I was a little harsh on you.
Don't mention it. Although, if you want to make it up to me,
Then?
I know a girl who is waiting for your apology.
Damn. Anna.
Damn that Anna. Alright, so we know what happened. I didn't go outside to do a thing. There must have been stuff I could have learned out here. But now I cannot. That's fine. We solved a problem. This is the first indication I have that I have solved a problem in one way when I could have solved it a different way. I'm not saying, oh, that makes the game infinitely replayable, like a Fallout or some such. But, you know, huzzahs. There seems to at least be something going on there. Hey, no, you've gone away, concierge.
Isn't it just redeemed? Sit on it and swivel.
Round and round and round and round. Oh, I only went round 1.5 times and then I stopped. But yeah, that wasn't very useful if I won't go around 1.5 times. Alright. So. Yes, talk to the girlfriend. She's at the Lock Stock. Wasn't that, what's his face's pub? The other person? I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe that was... I'm pretty certain we've been to the Lock, Stock and Smoking Barrel. But maybe that wasn't your pub, especially if it's leading us over in this direction. Look at those flags suddenly gaining their shadows. I was going to say photography. Was that sufficient spin? Did you enjoy my spinning? Yeah, this is just where he came occasionally. Alright. Oh, there's an upstairs that I cannot get to. Damn it. Well, let's do this. Information. Mock him and order champagne first. No!
I'd like to ask about Hanya.
It's not my be a dick playthrough.
Zdenek, there's a stalker here asking about Hanya. Grab your buddies and get them to stop bothering her.
I'm asking. No, alright. I have 1 point. I cannot improve anything. Let's start the fight. Alright. Restore 4 health points, okay. Oh, RB. Attack with Vowels to get rid of. Reduces impact on the owner's focus by 1. Makes immune to gaining new negative traits. Alright, okay. Well, let's get rid of... Who do we need to issue an order? You. Alright. You will do damage. I am going to be punched. Let's do that slow. It will heal me. No, I want to do this quickly. So we'll do that, or... No! Oh, wait. No, I cannot do a remove 2 of your focus because you will remove 0 of your focus because you've got that. Alright, so yeah. Alright, I do need to do you to disable your trait. Then you heal. You're gonna heal. Alright, I'm just gonna do a massive attack on you doing 23 to 24. And then you will take 16 damage anyway. So maybe I should just do some stuff over here. You cannot gain it. No, okay, you cannot get it. You will heal. Yeah, alright, let's do this one. Let's try and get rid of your focus. Trait disabled. You lost your focus. Ow! And I lost a point of focus. Right. Reduces focus to Salutors. Next action will be 1 round faster. That's absolutely what I want to do, and that will get rid of your thing. Then I want to be you and go over here and oh no, not you. You appear. Get rid of your focus. Removes all negative things from me. I don't have a negative thing on me. Is Leica would do also that. That's a slow one. That's a very slow one. That's fast. Reduces focus by 1. Protects you against states being inflicted on you in a given round. Yes, that will be okay. Deceptive Song. And there will be 2 people who are broken. Trick disabled. And your thing is broken. That's great. So now, what can you do as a big thing? Inflicts damage, lowers all enemies' focus by 1. That's only 26 damage. What else have we got then? 15 to 75. Launches an attack on a random enemy as well. Inflicts damage, restores 1 of my health points. Or inflicts damage, casts suffering on everybody. %72% chance of you going down and launching an attack on a random enemy. Rather than casting suffering on everybody. Yeah, let's try that. And then next one, you can be concussed. And then blood debt will go off on you. Maybe. Let's find out. Money! I shove money in your mouth. 16, 17. Yay! 11 and 12, so that's 23. But I did bleed. But you didn't launch a random attack. Did I do something wrong? Blood debt is going to go off, so I'm not going to bother with you. You still need to be... right, you still need to be undone, but I will do that with you here. Do I want you to lose your focus and remove all negative states? Yeah, I will stop bleeding, thank you. Hey! And your action was disabled as well. Ah, and now I've had a negative trait inflicted on me, and now you fell over because of wounds I inflicted upon you. Now, I will definitely slow your action. And can you do anything? You can get rid of the focus. Just inflict damage and heal me. Why not? Do that in 2 rounds time. 50% chance of disrupting your action this turn. Yeah, sure, why not? Just do the basic stuff. Ooh, turned into gold entirely. We'll do that. You do some suffering. It is 50% or less. The skill additionally casts a state on a random enemy. I wonder if we can cast it on the same person. Let's find out. Yes, you have been double suffered. That's great. Now, I will try and remember that for next time, because I'm certain I've said that before.
What's going on here? I've just come to work to find all this hustle and bustle.
Hello.
The boss said you asked about me. What is it?
The boss said you
Hannah,
asked about me, and then you
Wictor.
punched out 2 of his friends.
I know you're in
So I
possession
came over
of a
to talk
certain
to you.
contract. Someone at the Imperial Hotel wanted to become the 3rd Wright brother, but his flight was even shorter.
He sent you here, didn't he? To keep me quiet. I'll scream.
There's no need. Just hand me that contract and I'll be gone. I will take that burden off your shoulders.
Take it. I don't need it. It's nothing but trouble. I'll go get it.
I thought you were handing it to me. I thought that's what that gesture was. I just off the screen.
Here, their contract.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What really happened?
Tell me, what really happened that day?
Was he egging him on?
Ludwig and Pietia were both drunk and made a bet. If Ludwig walked on a railing, Pietia would pay him. A lot. Ludwig was confident. He teetered, and...
Go on.
I'll be going.
No!
Anya, quit chatting.
Oh.
There's beer to be
Did that say
sold.
go now rather than
I
go
hope
on?
you'll use this contract wisely.
What do you mean?
Pietia deserves to suffer after what he did.
What did he do? I don't understand. What is the horrible thing that Pietra has done here? I mean, yes, he went for... He tried to make a person his friend purely for the sake of appearances, but I don't think he deserves to be, you know, punished for murder for that, or whatever else punishment he would get. Oh, we swapped things while that was happening. He didn't force the person to do that. He offered him a large sum of money to do a thing. And yes, they were drunk, and thus their judgment was impaired. But I don't really think he deserves to be done for murder or manslaughter or whatever it was, because he didn't force him into it. He said, here's a inducement to death? I don't know. It was a lot of money and stuff. But hey. Oh, here's the stuff about the secret police. What else have we got? What are the other ones here? Countess. Alright. Can I go up? Yes, I can. There we go. Countess, whatever. The Doyonai family is a political force all must reckon with. She's one of the Tsar's favourite advisors and not one to be underestimated. And here we have Veles. A dignified golden servant is a Slavic representation, the god of the underworld, wealth and intrigue, a perfect combination for high society. Flaws it follows are related to secrecy, inclination to manipulate, scheming, a penchant for creating confusion, and a desire to watch the world burn as a result of one's intrigues. My Veles followed. I was going to say, it doesn't follow, it can't be mine and somebody else, but my Veles followed Sophia Scallon, a popular but terribly miserable girl who tried to capture everyone's attention with elaborate intrigues. He's a powerful salutor whose efficiency depends on luck. He's a powerful salutor whose efficiency depends on luck. No, it should be depends. on luck. But anyway, Siren, yes, we've seen her. And Powman. Pamian? Pamian 1. We've seen you as well. You were there for the things. Alright, I need to fill in Ronin. What am I going to tell him? I guess I'm going to tell him the truth? No, wrong one. Where are belongings? There we go. There, can I look at it? A document discrediting Pieta. What should I do with it? There's the tarot card, and there's the victim's wedding ring. I mean, I'm surprised I haven't handed that back. It is evidence in a murder investigation. Am I going back to the place where you were sitting down, the park, or am I going to the police station or something? Oh, writing on the wall: Ronin, Russian pig, fuck off. Interesting. Is it because that's because he covered up for him? If I cover up for him, am I just as bad? Don't know that I'm covering for him if I just tell them what happened. You are back in your office, alright. Well, let me just do once around and see if there's anything. No? Okay. And I will fill you in.
Tell me, boy, what's up?
I've done investigating. How are you, first of all?
So what's new, Uncle?
Crime the underworld, as usual, thanks.
So what's new? Crime, the underworld, as usual. Fine. I have information.
We need to talk about Pietia.
Great. Yes, you know what? Let's start walking again. It's kind of stuffy here, you know. And on the bench, I'll be able to think straight about what you're saying.
Also, you can get me a donut while we're here.
Well, shoot, boy. No matter how much it hurts.
Oh. I mean, I don't think that he needs covering for. It was a bet. It went tragically wrong. Nothing happened, he just fell over the side. I don't... Is betting in this time period, is it illegal? Why would I need to cover for him? I'm not going to cover for him. Unless anybody has any strong opinions and saying, yeah, we should cover for this person who obviously committed a horrible crime but is in my family or whatever. If that is your reasoning, I don't think either of those things are necessarily true. Okay, and that's the log. That's what that is. Yeah, I don't see why you would need to cover for him. Perhaps I am naive and, you know, it will bring a great scandal on everything. Even if it does, so what? Right, it's about a bet.
Ludwig and Pietia got drunk and they made a bet. Ludwig had to walk on the railing for a large sum of money from Pietia. We know how it ended.
Pietia. What have you done?
Nothing. Pietia has done nothing. That is what he made a bet. The other person agreed to the bet. It tragically went wrong. It was an accident. An accident. They were both drunk. It is... You're going to be a grandfather as well.
Well, you'll soon be a grandfather, Uncle. Congratulations.
So, my son will have an illegitimate child. Who is the poor girl?
I mean, that is certainly news.
The important
that you
thing
weren't
is he wants to take care of her. He's taking responsibility.
Responsibility. Damn it, Wictor. He should have thought that before. Is there anything else?
Yeah. If I give you the contract... Yeah, I'm going to give you the contract, but I don't know whether you're going to tear it up And cover for your cousin? No, for your son, my cousin. Yeah.
There's one more thing. Evidence. Proof of Pietia's complicity. I believe you should have it.
Do with it what you will. Then it's out of my hands.
That's all, Uncle.
Thank you for taking care of that matter. I believe that if your younger self had that kind of support, your life could have been different.
Tell me, what will happen to Pietia now?
He will, as you said, take responsibility and marry the mother of his child. I will make him, if I have to.
Unfortunately, from what I understand, the Krajewskis have finally agreed to talk to the press.
Have they?
Maybe
I don't know
it's
where I
better
picked that
way.
information up.
Don't worry about it.
What are you going to do with that contract?
What do you think I should do?
I think it's your business. I don't think it's anything to do with me. I don't think you should necessarily destroy it, but if you decide that destroying it is the way forward, then that is your action. And it will rest on you and him for the rest of your lives.
I don't know.
It's getting late.
That's not what I
take a walk and think.
That's
Good
not
night.
what I said. I didn't say
Good
I
night.
don't know. I said it's your action. I've lost it. You've completed the quest. Alright, well, there we go. No, I wanted to... We'll move over to the next one. Alright, looks like we have to do main quest, because I don't know where else I'm going to find inspiration. I mean... Oh. You have somewhere where I can get inspiration from? Alright, okay. Where do you want me to go? Oh, there are two places. Alright, let's go to the cemetery. I didn't think you would have that. I thought it was just a wander around and find inspiration sort of thing. But no. Apparently you want to direct me to these points of inspiration. Somewhat over here, and then there's two others somewhere else. I assume it is big old... Oh. What's this? The gentleman may issue... This issue's true sensation is strong colours like dark red, deep indigo, and mustard yellow. They go exceptionally well with jacquard fabrics and intriguing patterns. The authors also take a look at medieval and Renaissance inspirations in modern fashions. Well, there we go. Right, and then... Was that what it was meant to find for the inspirations? I'm not sure. I assume so. Oh. New foreman won't stand for sloppy work. Back on the tram to the northern sides. Meow. Find Taylor's inspiration. Up there? No, this way still. Let's go this way. Am I looking for another... Nope, there's something up here. Okay. Am I looking for another bookseller? Or, it's another copy of the magazine. Oh, okay. The Fashion Review. It's the Fashion Review, September 1905. This issue extensively covers a topic that combines fashion and technology, synthetic dyes that become increasingly popular. The colour supplement features vests with geometrical and elaborate patterns. Finally, experts review the most fashionable trouser cuts. Well... Kapow! Somebody else over here reviewing. I was going to say, you can't be back at my house. Well, I mean, it could be, I suppose. Books, no? Carrots, what else have we got in there? Barrels and ropes, okay, fine. And I guess that's meant to be apples and pears, although... I didn't notice that until I was right in. Being out here, I thought, oh, that's okay, they got them. But no, look here. This rope barrel has pushed these pears and these carrots and these no, these are the pears, those are the apples, out of the positions they should be in. So now these apples, or pears, these pears, which should have been in the end one, are now floating in midair. Well, that's interesting to note. There we go. Isn't that fun? I think I want to get a screenshot of that via Steam, so I can say apples and pears, and you know, general floating type things. Oh, you want me to go back to this tailor's? Really? Hello?
Mr. Shulsky, come in. What's new?
I found many things. Oh, I've got it now. Okay.
I've got some fresh ideas for you. I see what it is you are getting at, but the collection still seems to have some missing pieces. Please, keep looking.
Will do.
We
I guess
need
they'll come at a
bold
different
concepts,
time.
unusual combinations. I'm counting on you. Meanwhile, I shall attend to my work. Please, excuse me.
Okay. Well, I've gained a load of
I won't bother
things.
you.
It might be time. Let's go see what we can dress up as. Get changed. Here we go. We got 4 new outfits, 3 new outfits. Crimson Audacity. Oh, I have to press it to be there. Oh, that's not Crimson. What makes that Crimson Audacity? The vest with an ash-coloured diamond pattern, perfectly complemented by your intensely crimson accessories. What crimson accessories? There are purple accessories. Purple is not crimson. With a hint of inaccessibility, subtle stripes and satin lapels make this model truly universal. And haughty colours. The vest in a shade of Schweinfurt green will catch the interest of passers-by, especially the ladies. And then we've got... Let's go back to the basic one. Or was it... We were on that one. Let's just go back to that and see how it complements these trousers. Conceited creases. Dark pewter pants. An indispensable part of every modern gentleman's wardrobe. I mean, it would be great if the words weren't right over the trousers so that we can see them properly. Okay. Lines of impudence. Formally striped pants are sure to add some chic. They got lines on them, certainly. And snobbish pattern. The houndstooth pattern is all the rage in London. Ooh, look at that. They've got some sort of... I mean, we cannot zoom in on it to see properly. It's some sort of pattern. How exciting. Here we have, let's go back to regular trousers, or those trousers, and look at the high class outerwear. The low coat is adorned with the original purple trimming. Interesting. Lordly fashion, deep crimson herringbone coat adorned with golden details. I thought crimson was darker than that, but alright. And conceited extravagance. Coat made of a new kind of fabric, denim, which may prove shocking in these parts. Well, we're definitely going to be wearing a jean jacket then, why not? And let's have a weirdly coloured, weirdly patterned pair of trousers, and I do quite like the green one. Not that I am any sort of fashion person at all. Oh, we've taken all of them. I don't know if they're meant to be lined up like that. Like, hey, this thing is a set. I guess so, because this thing is a set, and this first one was a set. But yeah, alright, well, that's what we'll do. I don't really think. I mean, there's not a huge amount of difference from all of those, but there we go. Get changed and leave. There's nowhere for me to go right now. You got anything you want to comment on my outfit?
Mr. Come in. What's new?
It's my outfit. I just wanted to, you know,
I won't bother you.
wanted you to look at my outfit and say how fabulous I was. Woo! No? You don't want to do anything? Alright, okay. Well then, looks like there's just one little thing left. I need to wait for the events to unfold with that one. I also don't... I have to wait for the person who was charged with murder to be released. But yeah, let's go to the Imperial Hotel now and deal with Svetlana. If I... No, that's not what I wanted. Map. That's what I wanted. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to the carriage so that I can go to the place. Wasn't sure if it was in this place or not. I can't remember. I should have guessed. The idle rich do not want to stay in hotels nearby to people who make their clothes. Ugh! That's why there are no hotels near Savile Row, he said. And I thought, wait, are there? I mean, there will be some, but... Why were you pointing at this door over here? Eh. I do like the red pattern on the floor being shown as well because it's a reflective surface. But not there you saw on the carpets.
Shut up, Snake. Did you think we wouldn't find out?
Idziesz z nami.
Yeah, let's just start talking.
I hope you clean up after yourselves.
Rumiancewa, rozjerniusa kamiernik.
But I haven't done anything.
We can always come up with something. Arrest him.
Oh my goodness, 4 of you. Alright, well, let's get this done. Right. What have you got? Reduces the focus impact. Reduces impact on owner's focus again. Are you different? You need Bukovac, and you need Upier. Interesting. So you're different. You have reduces damage taken by 40. Hinders prediction of the enemy's planned actions. Oh, so we don't know what you're going to be doing. You're unpredictable. And you have nothing going on, and so you can be taken out easily. Alright, well. I mean... It will disable the enemy trait and get rid of that. So let's do that one. And then that one definitely needs its trait disabled beforehand. So we're going to do a strong attack on you next turn. So yeah, let's take a 50% chance. Oh. No, let's reduce the focus of somebody at the back. Oh, but that's going to... Everything I'm doing is going to be setting up. Alright, no, let's get suffering on you at the back then. Because I'm going to be using... Oh, I suppose I could have done just an Upier thing there. Because setting up for a second round when I'm going to be doing a big heavy thing on you didn't seem right. No, on you. Dead man wailing and lower everybody's focus by 1. Ooh. Except for the one who is currently there. Okay, that's an interesting one. You inflict damage launches an attack on a random enemy. So does it not? Because it didn't last time. An 85% chance of knocking you out. Let's try that on you. And then you do that and make somebody else suffer. Yeah, sounds good. Over here. On this one at the back. As you do damage. Yeah. 5? Wait, what? 5 and then 6? Why did you take less damage? What happened? Okay, well you at the back died, but that is not what I expected to happen at all. Did I accidentally launch it on the wrong person? That is entirely possible. Alright, well you lose your focus again, and then let's disable somebody. You're going to be losing damage here. Okay, yeah, let's... The enemy's health is at 50% or less. Cast it on somebody else. Yeah, alright, let's do that. Trait disabled. Excellent. Ow! My focus. Right, now let's do this properly. You on that one. Inflicts damage, launches an attack against a random enemy. Yes. Do you have a flaw? Is that why you're... Why are you... I don't know. Alright, lucky turn on you. Reduce focus by 2. Let's reduce your focus by 2. Sounds yours next action will be 1 round faster. Cool. Wait, what? No, you're the one... What is going on? Because I set up your action on this guy. And then... You are... Oh, okay, so... Right. So you inflict damage, but you launch the attack on a random enemy. I see. So I can launch it. I can only use it if somebody is in the breakdown state, but it won't necessarily hit the person who is in the breakdown state. Right. That really could have been better clarified. Alright. Let's go over here and do something else. Inflicts damage, inflicts 8 damage. Yeah, let's do 8 damage on you. Oh, that's 2 rounds. You're not going to take any damage because nobody is suffering. Break the focus of 25 enemies. Focus! Achievement unlocked. Right, so you're not going to do any damage at all because nobody is suffering anymore. Well, I mean, this hasn't been the best way this thing has worked out, is it? Alright, and where's Vikovac? You do your 5 to 6 as well. Oh, that takes 2 rounds. Whoops. Oh well. Oh. Oh, okay, so it did it just because it knew that that would get the win. Alright, okay. Help Svetlana flee from Warsaw. Maybe, but let's have a look at everything everybody's doing stuff here. Attacker's hat! Threadbare but clean. I claim it for myself, as I do not have a hat. Hat smells of a freshly painted tabloid. Pause with curiosity about Sophia Scallon's scandal. Because, after all, might Ruminescu reveal a tidbit of information during the interrogation? Information that could be passed on to Governor General Scallon and thus garner his favour. Maybe. Attacker's wallet. The wallet of one of the attackers. I found the idea of a Karana officer. Yeah, I mean, we knew that. The attackers may be able to use these documents for my own purposes. Ho ho ho! Now I am the secret police. I thought I saw something over there, but obviously not. Must have been a reflection in the mirror or some such. Don't even want to think about what would have happened. Let's see. Svetlana's letters. A bundle of letters from the Russian ambassador in Vienna. They contain criticism of the Empire. The letters are covered with the hoarfrost of cold calculation. Flowers blossom in a pattern on the sheets of paper, expressing a thought as clear as a shard of ice. Hand over the letters to a superior. Put a noose around the trader's neck. Accept a promotion. Be appreciated. For once. The attack on Svetlana. The Okhrana officers came for Sophia Scallon, but stayed because of Svetlana's letters. Showing the correspondence to the authorities would have meant a noose for the aristocrat, bringing the officers one step closer to their coveted promotion. So long as they kept climbing that career ladder, the cost didn't matter. Nothing else in here? Okay, well, I guess I'm going out on the balcony. Nothing in here? Cool, then I guess I'm going back into the suite. I don't even want to think what would have happened. You must help me, Victor. And what if I say RB? Talk to Svetlana, or help Svetlana flee? Alright, well, let's find out.
No,
what are we doing?
Grash. If you hadn't shown up here. I need a moment. Leave me.
Why are they interested in you?
Why are the Okhrana after you?
Okhrana.
Evidently,
Okhrana.
they got tired
Okhrana.
of sending threatening letters. Or maybe it's because my last soirée ended with a scandal about the Governor General's daughter. I think they're looking for someone to blame.
Oops.
But you had nothing to do with what happened to Sophia.
I know, but how can you be sure?
You believe in her innocence? Submit the Sophia scandalous behaviour yourself. Change the subject and ask. Yeah, it was me. I did a Thaumaturge thing, and stuff got out of hand. I'm sorry about that.
Truth be told,
Yeah, Wictor.
there was a wild salutor at the party. Anyway, if I hadn't caught him, then Samira...
Your father was right about you.
Don't you dare!
Ow!
No, don't you dare. You're the one who caused the trouble, so you're going to arrange my safe transportation to Vienna. Is that clear?
No!
Yes.
Not in the fucking
Good.
slightest.
And
I'm
now
not helping
forgive
you
me,
now.
But I have no intention of staying here a moment longer. Where may I await your return?
At the
Rasputin.
Perfect. Can we leave immediately?
You can go and be with him. And I sang the song, even though I said, it's not a thing I want. There was a wild salutor at the party. If I hadn't done anything, things would have been bad. Everywhere. I'm sorry that your party got ruined and that as a consequence of that, the general came for you. Yes, that is my fault. That is on me. But you don't get to order me around just because something happened here at a party of yours. If it hadn't been at your party, it would have been at somebody else's party. And if I hadn't stepped in to do anything, everything would have gone to shit everywhere. Wherever she went. So, fuck you. But I guess I am forced to do
I'll hail you a
this.
carriage.
Wait, my travel chest. I never go anywhere without it.
That is patently not true. You walk down to the shops without it.
I'd feel safer if you rode with me to the Nadajinskis.
I got nothing else to do, so
If
why
I'm
not?
going to help you, I first have to visit the place where a friendship was born, and more than one hope died. where the gods of chaos lounge amid the absinthe
I
fumes.
don't know what you're talking about.
Что?
I need to go to the London bar.
Just hurry, please.
Do you not trust the people? And also, you know, talk to Aubrey, or no, Auberancy, Uber Tenancy. Talk to him at the London bar. I don't understand why these are doors which are locked. Why couldn't they just be nothing? Why do you have to put the icons on them? Maybe it will become clear later. It's the London bar, isn't it? I'm a London boy, me. Always in and out of London. So, you know, seems fit. Anything over here? Oh no, I can't get in the back room where I was first there when I was knocked unconscious. Let me in, mate. Oh, I can phase through you, but I can't phase through the door. That's a shame. Alright then, matey. What we doing up here then, eh? Tell me.
A few days, Mr. Digits. A few days. You see this guy?
Mr. Digits, I'll pay it back, I swear. They're running tomorrow at Makoto Racetrack. I'll win. Deal?
No.
We had one as long as you paid your dues.
I'm begging you.
Quit your bawling. You'll get tear stains on my rug. It's Persian. You look tired. Want a coffee?
Thanks. Likes tying people up. What? Alright.
Whenever I see you, you torturing somebody. Is there something you want to talk about?
Don't you psychoanalyze me. Just tell me if you want coffee.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Always glad for a coffee. Can I interrupt you for a second? I'm in a rush.
I'm just sorting something out with this cow face here who doesn't pay on time. Where should we start? Teeth or knees?
Please, don't let him. I only owe 12 rubles.
I don't know why he will remember that I said, yeah, let's get some coffee, but alright. I don't particularly want to see this man get beaten. I don't particularly want to pay this man's debt either. So, I'm sorry. I recently picked up the flaw of selfishness. So, you know.
You'll make it up to me. Every kopieka.
Yes, I'll repay it all. Thank you, Mr. Nidget.
We're not saying goodbye yet. The boys will take you to stage 2 of our little chat. Get him out of here.
I don't dirty my hands with the horribleness.
How'd you take it? Black or cream and sugar?
Black, strong, no sugar.
Tell me what brings you here.
There's a certain woman who would like to disappear from Warsaw. Conventional transportation isn't an option.
What exactly do you mean by disappear?
I'm not talking about murder. Yeah, we'll make that absolutely abundantly clear.
I don't want to kill her.
It's Warsaw, Wictor. We have a lot of options. We can ship her out of the country, send her to a brothel, kill her, and use the corpse to fertilize geraniums. So be careful what you wish for.
Yeah, I
I'm
made it
looking for
absolutely
safe and discreet transportation to Vienna. On the double quick.
Sadly, the shivs can't help. That's not our line. Passport policy is a nightmare, and smuggling will get you the news. Not worth it. But I know a man, Javier something or other. Although finding him might be tricky.
Is that because you don't know his name? That's an unusual name, Javier something or other.
What kind of name is that? Argentinian? Spanish?
Who the hell knows? Maybe he had a sailor for a dad.
Maybe. Where can I find him? I don't care about more.
You know where I can find him?
Yet.
Thank the gods of chaos that you've got a great buddy like me. There are rumors going around that Javier's staying on one of the boats on the river. It's called the Malenka. I'd start there.
Thanks. I'll head off.
Not so fast. Have you been to Powiśle since you got back from your travels?
Many times. So you haven't been there mentioning your youthful escapade? Yeah, I've already had the occasion to go there.
Yes, as it happens. A rather unique neighborhood. Fishermen, porters, and craftsmen, all trying to make ends meet.
I caught a murderer. Well, I solved a murder. I didn't catch the murderer.
Is that all you've noticed?
No.
More or less.
No.
Stuff goes on there that make your blood curdle. The locals can't stand outsiders and protect their own. Don't go around grilling random people.
Too late. I've done that
Thanks.
several times over.
I can handle it from here.
Your coffee.
I mean, I don't like coffee, but hey. Got anything else to say?
You seem happy. What's going on?
Saturday. That's what's going on.
I'm pretty sure today's not Saturday.
Live your life like every day was Saturday. New style? Some might like it.
Something continues to elude you. Alright,
I'm sorry,
okay.
I think I'll deal with it some other time.
Feel invited.
Okay. Well, I don't know what the new... I guess maybe that's a thing to say after I found Javier, or have not found Javier, one or the other. I mean, it could just be a random other thing. Looking around for things, trying to pick up new magazines for clothes. Oh, that is the end. Should have been looking. Just running around to see if there's anything. Doesn't look like it. Alright, okay. Time to go to Palavas, that place that I cannot pronounce, which is all of them. Find Javier. Additionally, find his barge. I mean, alright. I know this isn't the way. This... Oh, this is not. Whoops, I must have gone one street too soon. Oh. Hello. Bouncer. What's going on in here?
Fuck off.
What do you got?
What's inside?
Nix. Fuck off.
Oh, okay.
Do you know Javier? Apparently I can find him in Powiśle.
You ain't gonna find shit here. I ain't a snitch. Why don't you fuck off?
Insist, he tells you. Well, I don't need to. I will indeed do what you suggest, and, you know, fuck off.
So I'll get my ass out of here, then.
I don't need to beat you up in order to go into this place, because I don't want to go into that place necessarily. Hello, do you know where Javier is? Oh, I can't even talk to you anymore. Alright. I was looking for the bar because that was the police officer was right next door to the bar. Oh, he's gone. So I don't know when the person is going to be released now. Moonshine bar. Hello. Do any of you want to talk to me about this? No? Nobody? Alright then, I guess I will follow the big old red things then. A barge. So we're going to be looking on the water somewhere then, right? Unless barge is slang or something. Oh. Hello. What's going on?
Excuse me, officer.
What do you mean, not allowed? Sergeant Kadash, folks gotta work there. Feed their families.
We're conducting an operation.
Ooh, an operation.
More like farting around. My taxpayer rubles are paying for you to chow down on herring. Let me through to the wharf.
And what are you here for?
What's going on?
What's going on here?
What's going on? Incompetence. The pigs had a weapons transport up and vanish on them, and now they're quaking in their boots.
You watch your mouth.
Alright, nice to know.
Nobody's getting in until we're through.
Missing arms shipment. The police are looking for a stolen arms shipment. Till they find it, the riverbanks is off limits. I need to get to the wharf.
I need to get through. Can we make a deal? As one Pole to another.
So yeah, I'm Polish, not Russian.
I am a Pole, like my father and grandfather before me, so I will reply in the spirit of our nation. Our tradition. Fuck off! You can both go to hell.
Isn't it
You're
just
in Ruski
redeemed to
territory.
make me say a vowel?
Ah, a vowel. A vowel is what you want, is it? Well, we can do a vowel. An exciting vowel. The vowel that you have chosen is E. Go to bed. Well, that actor was either not paid enough or paid too much. Yes. This isn't a game where you come for the voice acting, eh? Or not A. E. E. That is what we wanted. An E. E by gum. E. She do be thine. Or thin. What's the joke? Somebody went up to... Somebody was trying to make a gravestone, and they want to say, she be thine. And they went back and it said, she be thin. And they go, oh, you missed off the E. So, the West Country? No. Where does E come from? The West Country, grave maker? What do you call those? Headstone makers? Funeral directors? Taps out the E, respectfully, as the customer wanted. And when the customer came back, it said, E! She be thin, he said, blowing the joke and messing it all up. E. That is what you requested. Mortician. No, not mortician, but yeah. And you sleep. You have to go. Depending on how you define the next day. I define the next day as the period of 24 hours, which comes after this one. I mean, I don't define it that way at all. Hey. Yeah, I'm not going to be proud. I will show my stolen ID. Hey.
Sergeant Kadash, I'm here on official business.
You shut up. You take him over to the side. You go, okay.
Boys, let this gent through.
Well, ain't they all chummy? What about us?
Well, you'll have to wait there or steal your own ID. I mean, get your own ID, entirely legally and without, something or other. It was definitely legal. Yeah. That's probably yours, seeing as it's labelled heavy as barge. You know. E. She be thin. Hello. You've got to have things in here that I can, yes, examine and find out about. Bloodstained bandages. The sloppily thrown aside bandages bear traces of blood. Bandages were wrapped around healthy, strong, uninjured hands, and only later got soaked in blood. Ah, so they were wrapped around so that to lessen the impact when you hit someone or something. And the blood of an opponent who got his face punched in, losing several teeth in the process. It's a bed. Bed. Sheets are strewn about carelessly. The sheets bear traces of passion. Snuff box with cocoa leaves. Oh, I've got you have here snuff box. How exciting! No, that's Agent's wallet. Where's the snuff box? Is it not here? Or is that... No, those pistol bullets. So yeah, I don't know where the snuff box is. That's my book. There, that's Javier's snuff box. Unfortunately, there's nothing but coke leaves inside. Oh well, and now I can't see the thing that I learned. Because I'm an idiot. Punching bag, a battered handmade punching bag, looks sturdy. 1, 2, 1, 2. Drops of sweat trickle down his head. Irritated by thought, blows fall to their rhythm. Precision, eagerness, and the readiness to improvise. The blow struck with the glove left a clear trace on the bag as the force of rushing river, the unpredictability of a flood, and the joys of the first drops of spring rain. But I still don't know who it belongs to. Unless now I do. Scattered clothes. The scattered clothes suggest someone lives here. But the bed doesn't, obviously. I guess it was a bed of passion and not a bed of sleeping. So. I mean, usually they're the same thing, but still. Clothes thrown from the shoulder like ballast lie in various nooks and crannies of the lodgings, waiting for someone to pick them up and put them on again, dirty and crumpled as they are. Whoever lives here doesn't exactly keep it spick and span. Javier's barge. Javier has created a veritable bachelor's den for himself on the barge. This is where he lives, trains hard, celebrates victories in the company of women, or has them console him after losses. Seems that his life revolves around fighting. I should look around for a neighborhood. I should look around the neighborhood for a sports club or a ring. Alright, and there's no way for me to... No, those are all quests. Salutors, their names, their people, their letters, their locations, there's factions. None of that is anything to do with it. Oh, I got the sin. Let's have a look at the sin of selfishness. It belonged to my younger cousin. Deprived of it, he should be able to take responsibility for himself and others. Increases the mind dimensions, force by 1. Lovely. So glad that I've got all of these. None of these are going to show me the things that I've already seen. None of the things which appear on screen. So, alright. Looks like I have lost that one forever. Unless I go back. Oh!
Enough of this, Narishkit. Say who you are and what you're doing on my turf.
Hello? Who are you?
It's a little crude to shove your way into someone's head without asking. You don't have the guts to look me in the eye.
Ooh.
It's
Interesting,
better
with
that
a
way.
mirror.
We can talk as equals.
What are you making such a gavolt for? What do you want?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Your salutor. I don't know him.
He's a debok. He looks around for lost souls who don't know better and go where they shouldn't.
Okay, I've learned a thing. Thank you.
Terrifying.
I'm looking for Javier.
I'm looking for Javier.
What for?
Let's say I need his services urgently.
Is that all? I took you for someone else.
I mean...
I can introduce you to Javier. You interested?
Not particularly.
I know Javier likes to fight. So, should we head to the boxing ring?
Something like that. I see you've sniffed out what you can. Shall we?
Who do you think I was?
Nothing of interest to you. Internal neighborhood affairs.
Well, did you think I was... Well, I mean, I'm gonna come and get the saluator that I...
That's all? No extra conditions or requests?
Tongue of a devil, heart of an angel. That's me.
Alright, okay, thanks. Let's
Lead
go.
the way. You sure changed your tune quickly.
Welcome to Povishla. Fighting first, hugging later.
If at all.
Ariel Rafe. Stick with me and they won't touch a hair on your head. Just don't come on Saturdays. Welcome to the dungeon.
A mecca of
meant to
gambling
be
and
Jewish, then.
violence. You see the box above the ring? I'll wait there. Make yourself comfortable. Put a bet on the fight. And come find me.
Well, okay. Okay, we got entries added as well. Alright, let's have a look at this. Lost bet. November 2nd, Vraski versus Super. Vraski wins. Rate 10 rubles. Signature X. Oh. So I have got a lost bet. That's good. Yambia's fight list. Red-Eyed Warclaw beaten in the second round. Dennis Woglin yielded in the third round. Soup draw. Joaquin Hernandez won in the third round. Gordon Hermanis. Is that who is next? Brochure. See the only spectacle. See the only spectacle of its kind in Warsaw. Gunmen and American Indians straight from the Wild West, setting well the legendary American Indian chief, Sweet Annie Oakley and the mighty Gordon sisters. Come and taste America! Thought I saw yeah, there's sparkly bits. Somewhere around. Here's a sparkly thing. Boxing gloves. The name Basivsky has been embroidered around the wrist. Clear trace of thoughts has been seen on the gloves. Sometimes they're violent and sometimes they're gentle, like the current of a river. Oh, is there something over here? There's something somewhere else. It's floating in the air. I don't want to deal with you until I found... Aha! Familiar trace. The trace of a boxing glove is the same as the one I found on the punching bag on the barge. Hell yeah. The illegal fighting star. Wazowski suffers from a serious hip injury, but that's one of his secrets. Trace on this glove is identical to the one you found on the barge. Javier is Wazowski. Wazowski is Javier. Ruff's trying to make me look like a fool. Is he? Why? I didn't guess that at all. There's somebody down on the floor and they're just repeatedly kicking him. Alright. Hello, Bessie Gordon.
Excuse me, are you ladies fighting here?
Yep, Bessie and Alice Gordon from Buffalo Bills.
That's you. Okay, cool.
No, not at all. I'm wondering how you ended up here.
Getting even. We got a score to settle.
Ugh, sure do. With Barshtik.
Barshtik.
That fucker was going with me for a while. Only he didn't mention.
He was dating me too.
We're gonna jog his memory. American style.
With violence.
I see. Good luck in the fight.
Yeah, I would like to bet on you rather than on him. Anything else around here? Bookmaker? People at the back here. Things I can just walk into so that we cannot see the people. Hello, bookmaker.
Place your bets, ladies and gents. Don't miss the chance to earn some dough. How about a bet?
What kind of place is this? I don't understand. Do you all sit around and read poetry at one another until somebody falls over?
What kind of place is this?
You're awful twitchy. You want a spree or angling to rat us out? Who let you in here?
Get with Ariel.
I came with Ariel Rofe.
If you're with Ariel, it's all hunky-dory.
Oh, good.
You're in our dungeon here, gent.
Never been here.
No rules, no restraints. That's how we play around here. Ask away. I'll tell you what I know.
Cool. I will shoot somebody in the head. It sounds like that's okay then, if there are no rules.
Who's fighting?
Our pride and joy. A real canny lad from right here in Povishla. Barshchik.
And in the other corner?
Everybody who wants to take him on. All of them against one. Sort of a local tradition. So, you betting there, ain't you?
Can I take him on?
I'd like to bet on the fight.
On Barshchik or on everybody else?
I'm gonna bet on everybody else.
I'll bet a ruble on everybody else.
A ruble?
Whatever you say.
Not a ruble.
You take IOUs?
Sure, why not? Get riding.
You gained a placed bet. Cool. Alright, can I tell you people, hey, he's got a dodgy hip. I mean, you might know that already. But alright, is that it?
You're fretting, Ariel. His hips are fine.
No. There we go.
Shouldn't you be at home right now? With your husband?
And you, what are you doing here?
I was looking for you.
Arstik, meet Wictor Szulski. He has business with Javier, and he'll do anything to meet him.
Anything?
Anything.
No.
Wictor is a Thaumaturge.
Not
It might make for a fantastic main attraction. What do you think?
Sorry, what?
What? A magician in the ring? Yeah.
I mean, when my people start falling over, Wictor for not telling you about the fight, agrees to the fighting stage for a conversation with Javier. I know I'm talking to Javier already. I'll still fight you. Still be fun. Hey?
Enough kidding around, Barstik. I know you are Javier.
Well, you almost impressed me.
Javier Sanchez Villaconejito Ramirez.
Nice.
Now that we know you ain't just anybody, maybe you can show us if you're the real deal, or just some stiff from downtown.
I can be both.
You getting in the ring?
Sure. Why not? I've already bet. So, you know, I probably fucked up.
Yeah, I like him.
Badly somehow. Alright.
Señoras y señores, a slight change of plans. I won't be fighting.
Señores, señoritas. Or is that too different?
I know. Barschek is the best.
Oh, no. I didn't want to fight me versus everybody.
Brothers-in-law versus a son of Shurmisha, a swell, a magician, Wictor Szulski.
Because I'm a magician doesn't mean I do it.
Don't embarrass me.
Alright, well, maybe I'll get knocked out. Let's find out. Let's start the fight. Alright. So you are regenerating and you need to be attacked with Bukovac. You are invulnerable.
Richard's just redeemed T-shirt. C-shirt.
Alright. You can't gain that. Attack with Upier. And you are Marcel's brother-in-law. Reduce damage. Attack with Veles to do that. I don't know that I can if everything will go differently. But alright. T-shirt, C-shirt. Well, we can do that. No, that's not the right one. That's the ending. There we go. Sorry about that. Here we are. You can see my t-shirt today. I am wearing a t-shirt which says "Games are back" and has an old school and faded look to it. Isn't that amazing? Woo! Games, they are back, just like me. But not my back. You cannot see my back. There's nothing on my back. Except, you know, the back of the t-shirt. But yes, games, they are back. Why? Why are games back? Because it comes from, it's a t-shirt relating to a YouTube channel. And they said that they do a thing every month where they talk about games, etc. And it was just coming out of like the COVID thing. And they came out with "Games are back!" And they could not keep a straight face when they were saying all of that stuff. And it was hilarious in context. So they made a t-shirt of it. And you know, it's a bit of a meme for them. So games are back. But they're on the front of the t-shirt. So, you know, it kind of doesn't work. But hey, there we are. Still, unfortunately, not as pop culture-y and good a reference as most of my other ones. But hey, I like things that I like. No loud noises again. What? Did I accidentally turn that off? I can turn it on. Oh yeah, I did. I turned off loud noises. There we go, loud noises. Now we can have loud noises. So you can have some loud noises if you want loud noises now. But right. Okay, so I think going to get rid of... That's Marcel's brother-in-law. Is that Marcel? Little Marcel. He restores health every turn. So I think we might want to... could just disable your thing by making you lose 2 focus. Use this focus removes all negative states from you and transfers them to an enemy. Don't know that either of you are going to be doing states on me, but you know what? Let's do that one. Yeah. Why not? And then you'll be ready for a breakdown next turn as well. So... You reduce damage. You cannot gain negative states. So giving you suffering would not help. Giving you suffering would, but you'd not take as much damage? I don't know. Let's try interrupting your action. 50% chance. Yay, your action was interrupted. Ow, and I lost some focus. Right, but now that will definitely slow the action. Trait disabled! You also, you know, lost your action. Hey, so now that you're down and you're at 32, I can give you a concussion, which looks good. And that will get rid of you because then damage will happen in the round, so yes. Let's do that. And then let's go... Oh, you are not going to be fast, are you? If I do that, launches an attack on a random enemy. If I am lucky, that will hit somebody else. We'll do between 15 and 75. Let's see. There we go. And now you're suffering from blood debt. Now you, yes, you kicked somebody else. And that's you knocked out. Ha-ha! And then you'll gain your focus back, but are going to die at the end of this round, so I don't care. So it's just you over here. Right, who do you need? You need to be hit by Pierre. Oh, that's 2 rounds, that's 2 rounds. That's only 1 round. We'll do that one. That will disable your trait as well. And then... this is the damage of the next Salutor attack by 50%. I want to restore my focus and make you suffer. I've only lost 1. I'll do a quick attack. There you go, and your action went away, that's great. And then you fell over and died. And then action, reaction. Slow your action down, looks good. And then you, second round. Please focus interrupts an enemy's plan action if they're in the suffering state. Which they will... no, they won't be. Let's just get rid of yours. Kapow! Just do a quick attack. You're going to lose your focus. Then you're going to get punched in the face. And then I can do any kind of thing to you. Let's have my magic people take them out. Not of this world. I would restore 1 health because I've only lost 1 point of health. Stymian blow. That's the almost dead man wailing. I don't know. We must have seen dead man wailing, but I can't remember what it looks like. Let's have that happen. Oh, maybe we haven't seen that one. All down.
Good, Wictor. The crowd loves you.
Yep.
They love to hate you. That's all right, too.
Give them time. Does Wictor deserve the neighborhood's respect? Maybe the chicos from Fifth Alley will make mincemeat out of him.
Oh, have I got to do more fighting? Oh, alright, okay.
You can do it, Wictor!
Do I refresh my health in between? Because, you know, I had lost 2 points of health. Yeah, let's get ready to fight.
Let's get on with it! Who's next?
I'm ready. My salutors are ready. We can do this. It's a thinking. What do we need? Yukovac to get rid of resistance. Veles to get rid of resistance as well. Lek to get rid of focus. Makes you immune to your actions being slowed or interrupted. Definitely want to get rid of you then, first of all. So, Veles. Oh no, Lek with you. You guys have a lot of focus. No, let's just get rid of that. And then you guys are all reduced damage, so maybe I'll just punch you in the face. You're all not going to do anything until round 3. Oh. Yeah, alright, then I'll have that. Your trait is disabled. I will be able to do maximum damage on you this round. Reduce your focus again. Or... let's get traits disabled. Restore some of my health. Good luck, yes. 50% chance that damage will be tripled. No, okay. Oh, over here. Same deal. No. Let's just do a venomous smile on you. $13. Disabled. 5 damage to you. And now maximum damage. 20. Inflicts damage, increases damage by an additional 100% if the enemy is in the suffering state, but that's going to take 2 rounds. Oh, but I can inflict that on anyone, can't I? You've just lost your trait, so if I put it on you... yeah, alright, and make you do suffering on him. Then I'm going to take a lot of damage this round. I'm going to lose a lot of focus, but I'm okay with that. Kapow! 2 focus, 1 damage. Kaplop! 2 focus, 1 damage. Kasmash! 2 focus, 1 damage. Right, you are going down this round, thanks to me. You over here, however, are not doing anything. Your intoxication, half, and then I will gain 2 points. Or do I want to disable your trait? Make you suffer as well, yeah. Alright, let's do that. 40 points of damage, taking you down in almost a single punch. Trait disabled, and then you could also... no, that's the second plan, isn't it? Okay. That will do 40, and you will have suffered. Okay, so yeah, let's set up. Let's set up next. We'll do a plant attack on you, which will take you down to 8. And then, can we do anybody who can do 8 damage? That will do 16, and that will happen before. Inflicts health points to 20, how much damage the skill inflicts. The more health points, the higher the damage. 16 is still enough. Yeah, alright. Let's do that. Oh, that's on the wrong person. Damn it. Wait, did that stuff happen? Huh. I don't... oh, I lost my focus. So did I lose a round? Something happened? I don't know. Alright. Ow. Can I now do my attack? No. Yes. I lost. Victor's going to be doing it this round, smashing you. Alright. Can I... Let's get rid of you. So you're going to take 40 points of damage. So I messed up somehow, somewhere. And you lost your action. That's cool. Alright, I've got 1 point of focus back. Restore my focus and inflict suffering on you. Let's do that. Let's let you try and get rid of the action. There we go, got focus. Inflicted suffering. You only took 2 points of damage. That's a shame. Ow! How dare you do lots of damage to my face like that? Now I can do agony, which will do 2 times suffering, and somebody else will get the suffering, which is you, so you will take 4 times suffering, which will kill you. And we'll have Lek make your focus go down as well. There you go, you got 3 times, you had 1 focus, you got 3, and now I'm protected from stuff. Ow. But now, you're just going to collapse, because of the wounds I inflicted on you. Hey!
Straight from America. They box like a whirlwind and kiss like a dream. The Gordon sisters.
I mean, if I go down, I can collect the bet, but...
Fucker.
Me?
Try not to get them even more damn riled up. I'm only here for professional purposes.
A professional ass-kicking.
Yeah, I would say this because your pride is too low. Cool.
So be it.
I'm
Let's
glad
fight.
my pride is too low. I don't want to be a proud individual. Right, what have you got? You will restore 4 health with Bucamax. You will restore 4 health with Repair. You've got 7 focus. You also got 7 focus. Start the fight. Do I want to make them lose focus? Yeah, alright. You know what, let's just do a focusy thing on you. Oh, you're getting a defense up. Trait disabled, and then you lose a point of focus again. So that's 2 points of focus gone. And Salutors next thing. Oh ho ho, what is that? Urgency speeds up the queued skill by 1 round. Okay, cool. The next Salutors action will be 1 round faster. Let's do another distraction, and then interrupts an enemy if they're in a suffering state. They're not. Reduces focus, interrupts an enemy's planned action. So maybe I do Deceptive Song, and then next time and then next turn you do the next thing. So you use, yeah, let's do that. You lose 2. You get screeched and lose another 1. But now your actions are 1 faster. So if we issue Thaumaturge, that will only take 1 action. Removes all negative traits. I don't have any negative traits. I'm about to get smashed in the face, though. We'll do that. And what I'm really hoping is after this breakdown happens, I can then get my snake person into the ring. And the snake person will accidentally attack this sister over here. Or this, yeah, sister, they're the Gordon sisters. And they will go down without me having done anything to them whatsoever. I just think that would be funny. Old wound, restore my focus, and inflict suffering on them? No, let's just do a quick attack. And hopefully your attack doesn't land. Yep, you're unfocused, and then you're punched. And your action went away, but wow, I took 10 points of damage. You're in the breakdown state. You come do. I don't know which one I'm going to be hitting. Come do inflicts damage, launching the attack against a random enemy. Hopefully, you hit that one over there. And I will assume that you're going to. Assume that my plan is going to work the way it's going to work. If you do, then I could do concussion on you as well. Yeah, alright. Let's try that. Who are you hitting? I'm not sure. No, okay. So I hit the wrong one. That's a shame. Alright, we'll interrupt your action, and you have a 50% chance of interrupting the action as well, so let's do that. Yeah, your action is interrupted. Oh, you're still healing. Alright, need to get rid of that. Why is that going to take 2 rounds to do? Am I slowed by something? I am. What's my negative thing? Alright, and I need to stop you from healing. Oh, that was the because I attacked you. That was the thing that's slowing all my actions down. Right, okay. It interrupts the enemy's action if they're in the suffering state, which they are. So sure. I mean, focus. I don't care about focus on you. But we'll do it because it will interrupt your action. I need to cure my states. I should have done that different. Let's do a slow, quick attack. So in no way is it quick. Kapow. Pack, your action has been interrupted. Removes all negative states, transfers them to an enemy. That would have been good, had I been paying any sort of attention. Doom, inflicts damage. Although the enemy's hit, the faster the skill. Let's go! 6 to you, that's cool. And then... chomp, chomp, chomp. Fight Club. Win all the fights in the ring in Wowski. Achievement unlocked.
Come on, smile.
I did it.
Bueno.
It made my
That's
bet
enough
useless.
for him. Come on. You deserve it. Did you see him? Not such a weak chico after all.
You ruined my
How do you
new
feel?
clothes.
I'm in the mood to do business.
Tell me, gringo, how can Javier help you today?
Why did you lie?
What was that whole fuss for?
What for? What for? Because Barstik's got a sore hip, that's what for.
Mentiras y calumnias.
Get to the point.
Alright.
I need a smuggler.
I know, Malco. Say what you need me to smuggle.
Who? One lady needs to discreetly leave the Russian partition and get to Vienna.
For how much?
I mean, both of those are stupid things. Set a price that you are firm on, well, not necessarily that you are firm on paying, but say, how much is it going to cost you?
How much do you need for this?
The costs of transportation, bribes, paperwork.
You don't say she's good
She
for
can
it,
afford
because
it.
then they can...
Let's just say she's quite far up in high society.
Now they have raised the
Rich
price.
chica wants to go to Vienna? Well, I don't know. I don't know.
I'm sure somebody is looking for this Klafter. Otherwise, she'd get on a train.
If they catch us, it's la muerte para nuestros amigos.
However, fortune favors chutzpah after all.
Al diablo. The river giveth, the river taketh away. Vámonos.
Do you share? I mean... I don't care about your business.
So, what's now?
Now go get the lady, and we'll meet at Port Praga at night. But tell that Klafter of yours that it ain't gonna be a tea party.
Adios.
Adios. Right, so we learn about Javier. He's actually Javier, smuggler recommended by Avarabinasi. Notorious for smuggling contraband across partition borders. Javier, the smuggler, is Javier Sanchez Villa Conchito Ramirez from Warsaw? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's spelled that correctly. When he's not smuggling, he's throwing his punches in illegal fights, says Barowski. Speaks quite good Polish. He's agreed to arrange Svetlana's escape. I don't speak it. And we got Ariel Rolf. Popped into my head, literally, when I was looking for smugglers. Both agreed to help arrange Svetlana's escape. Alright, okay. Hey, we got a gramophone record. See Debussy. Nothing in here for me to look at. Oh, well, I mean, I guess that went away because I was moving? I don't know. Oh, wait, there's something to examine. The world would be a better place if we all practiced restraint. Javier wouldn't have got himself into the affair with the Gordon sisters. The sisters wouldn't have wanted to bludgeon him to death. I wouldn't be put in the ring for as his stand-in. What do we have instead? Pain! Alright, well, hey, and there's a Thaumaturge point. I can do a thing! I legged it here from the clink. Why? Hello?
I've come to collect my money.
Hey, why are you jerking me around here? You want to bet on yourself?
I didn't know I'd be fighting.
That's no excuse.
People in the
I ain't
background.
paying. Now scram.
Anyway, I bet on everybody else. So, you know, I wouldn't have won anyway. Are we going to come up where the bouncer was? Because that would make sense. Yay! Alright, go to the home in Pulaski to pick her up. Alright, but what about the artist? Formerly known as the fisherman. Or who was wrongly called the fisherman. Oh, there's people waiting for the toilet. Are you back down here? No, the stuff is still here though. Well, maybe I've missed out on getting the person. I can't believe that I would have missed out on getting... Well, I mean, I can believe it, but I don't think it is what happened. Now I'm trying desperately to remember where he lived. I think I remember it was just all the way along this road. And he was just in, like, a room here. Like this one here. Artist check. Oh, but you're not come out yet, or you're not here yet. I don't know if that's because, you know, I've missed it, or because I messed something up, or because of anything. Ooh. Oh, that's the ice house. Yeah, okay. Yep, I was coming back here. Aw, do you not want to talk to me now that I've solved the fisherman problem? And all of these rooms are locked again. Yeah. Well, we go on. We go on.
Hold it, Tempermancer, for I am White Roman.
Pardon?
Okay.
You are Wictor Szulski, son of Śródmieścia. Your family is famous for its powerful temperamancers.
Thank you. Well, that's my family, not me. Point out that you are the most powerful. Ask what he wants. Tell him it. Ask him how he knows him. Tell him to leave you alone. Okay. How do you know this?
You seem to be well informed. I wonder where your knowledge comes from.
It is a mystical knowledge that connects the minds of all temperamancers. So, you are not denying that you are you.
No, I admit that I am me, though the me that I am might not be the me that you think I am. I might not be the me that is you, or is your impression of me. But yes, I am me.
If you're a fan, I'm not one to give autographs.
I am a master of temperamency, White Roman, and I challenge you to a duel. Everything is at stake.
Is this the thing that Ariel was
The
trying
winner
to do?
will be declared king of the temperamancers.
You might just be a crazy person, because, I mean... The sin of pride makes me do this.
The memorable moment is here. To me, devoted visitors. To me, salutors.
I think you're crazy.
Oh, God.
Yep, here we are. We got a crazy man who thinks he is a salutor and he's gonna try and kill me. Alright, okay, what do we got? Invulnerable, you can't get negative states. There's Lelek. Reduce damage by 80%. Get rid of that with Upia. And invulnerable to states with Ukovac. I mean, I guess I could tell from the things and from the icons and the colours if, you know, I paid attention. But obviously, that's not what's going on here. Alright, okay, let's... Yeah, you need Lelek, right? So yeah, alright, let's get rid of you like that. That's 2 actions. I'll transfer all negative states. There aren't any negative states and nothing's going to be inflicted on me. Makes you against states. I mean, I'm going to be hit by something, which I think is just an attack. Interrupts the enemy's attack if they are in the suffering state. Yeah, let's do that one. Ah, I've been shot. Right, because then I can do this one, which will get rid of... Oh, that reduces it by 2. I thought you only reduced it by 1. Oh, and you won't be suffering. I don't do it in time. Alright, okay, yeah, let's just distract you then. Oh, actually, I can do it over here. Ow! Shot again. You amazing tempermancer, you. You sure do know how to tempermance. That is inflicts damage and lowers all focus. So yeah, if I lower the focus of yours by 1... Oh wait. Everything is fast, right? Remove all negative states from myself. I don't have any negative states, but I'll do that. If I do that, and then I punch Geezer over here with a quick attack, might get rid of your action. There we go, so now you are broken. You get punched in the face. Your action didn't go away, but being broken. You and your shooting, crazy man. Alright, but now you're broken. If I choose you, then I can do that, and it won't kill you, but it will lower all enemies' focus by 1, breaking the other one on the other side, which is great. And I can do a breaking action on you, which will finish you off. So yeah, let's do that. Cool. Thank you for shooting me. But now you are broken. So let's get a crazy attack. What will that do? 16 and restore some of my health. Quick damage and lower your focus. Those all enemies focused by 1. Or do 27 damage and inflict some suffering on you. On everyone. Yeah, right, let's do that. And then I can also concussion you as well. No, let's do a quick attack. Oh, I don't think we've seen that before. Hey, that interrupted your action, so I'm going to get shot, that's fine. No problems, keep getting shot, and you're going to fall over due to that. There we go. And now we will slow your action. And then you can have a... we got a 1-round action? Reduce your focus. Yeah, sure. Now I can make your 50% chance of interrupting it. Let's have... Let's have some lucky actions going on. Very slow action. Oh, you're on 21, so... Inflicts damage. Restores 10 health. 50% chance to triple that amount. Each subsequent action restores less. Yeah, alright. Let's do that way. Punch! Take 6 damage. And you're going to take 10 damage and 8. And maybe I'll get healed. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, turned into gold! And then punched in the face. And I have no idea whether I healed a load or not.
That you also took a valuable and instructive lesson from us.
You're crazy.
I accept the title of King of the Tempermancers. I would suggest that neither you nor your salutors strain yourselves anymore.
Your triumph is temporary, Wictor Szulski. I have not yet said my last word. I will find you when you are ready for the next fight.
That's what I'm
I don't particularly want to get into your fights all the time.
Come up with.
Exactly. You got any... No emotion infused things around here to tell me about him and where I can go and find him? Alright. To the cemetery, or not to the cemetery, to the place where Rasputin is.
Richard's just redeemed loud noises.
I mean, I can think of no better loud noise than for what we have just done to be... Ugh. Oh my god. That person. Ugh. I mean, I could probably come up with some other ones. Ooh. As spooky noises. And I don't have anything to rattle as chains, but yeah, there you go.
Yes, sir?
Yes, hello, introduce myself. Why do I need to introduce myself?
My name is Wictor Szulski.
I've been here several times.
Grigory Rasputin said I could find him here.
I can sense he's in the drawing room.
Alright, okay, well, good. Good for us. Because he's been here all of this time. And you know, anything more? Oh, you're leading prayer.
Am I bothering you?
Not at all. I've just got a
This
few
is a dining
people
room,
together
not
who
the
I can
drawing
assist with their spiritual purification. Have you come to get our friend?
Who's crying?
Who's crying like that?
A sinner, Victor. Bemoaning his poor choices and the temptations he succumbed to. I didn't invite you this time. I know you're in a hurry.
So yes, and leave. You don't want to bother him. You obviously don't want me here either. So yeah, alright.
I'm taking
Are you a
her.
man of
We
wealth
haven't
and
got time.
taste?
Time is only a concept, but I understand. Good luck.
You're in here, are you? You're in the bathroom. No, this isn't the bathroom. This is the kitchen. I'm always getting those two places messed up. Yeah, you never want to live with me or be my roommate. I always get those places.
I hope that you've had a hospitable stay.
You have unsettling friends, truly.
I don't.
The
They're not my friends,
Nadzinskis
but
are reserved and boring, unlike that Grigory.
What do you think of him?
I don't.
Good.
I'd like to leave this place now, if possible.
Confirm you can go.
We'd better get a move on.
Finally, don't forget my luggage.
Do you want me to carry it? I get. I don't care.
Come on, it's time.
Unless there's a salutor hiding inside, I don't care. Might not be the most pleasant place on earth, yet it offers not enough time to read the things. That's what it offers.
Around this ain't a museum. Head down. That building in front of you. The entrance is around the corner.
You pick some very interesting people to work with.
Do you want to be smuggled out of the
What's
country?
that?
What do you think?
From now on, that's your problem. Entrance around the corner, right?
Channel updated! Whee! Entry updated. Port Praga. Am I in a new area? Map. I appear to be, and that would probably shed. Locked. Shed locked. No, I can't go that way. We'll go wherever you wish, sir. Locked. Read announcement to work for university students. Information, the careers editorial service. Well, there we go. I'm looking for stuff. You're gonna wait for me, cool? Because I'm gonna go around and find everything I can. You got something to say? You're just staring because you're about to propose, right? But neither of those things. I'm running around like a madman looking at things. I mean, I am just... It would be silly of them to have designed this whole area and then not have me come back here. But, you know, I'm looking around now, just in case I don't come back here. Note with an advertisement. Apartment in the annex. Room is available now. Preferred tenants who are quiet, without addictions, and respectful of the night curfew. Do you hear that? Those are preferred. It's not deal breakers. It's just preferred. If you do have an addiction, then, you know, maybe we can work something out. Maybe it wasn't tobacco, but smoking it sure did put a cheer in me. There's pigeon sounds. Can I go down here? No, I can't. Just looked at the map and saw that thing and went, oh, I wonder. I can go up here, though. Hello? You have things for me to read? Are there areas for me to explore? No. And there's even a locked thing here that I can't open. No, okay, that was moths. I saw sparkling things and I thought, ooh! Anything? Something was missing recently. The whole port's losing its mind. It was a shipment of guns. The shipment of guns went missing and everybody was looking for them because, you know, they're guns. Or weapons it was, not guns. So, you know, I would... Oh, map. Alright, let's go over here. What is the most efficient route to clearing this place out and making sure I don't miss anything that I could have read. I was supposed to stay away from the likes of you. Really? Why? I don't even know if you know what I've done, or who I am. Oh, here's something to read on the floor. Lost newspaper. The Worker, a body of Polish Socialist Party. A body of the Socialist Workers' Party. Polish Socialist Workers' Party. Writing a matter of importance. We are all certain we are living through a revolutionary moment. That the hour of resolute struggle against the Tsardom is near. We are so convinced of the indomitable strength of our movement, that we do not doubt for a moment the victory over an enemy. Do not think about the dangers of revolutionary struggle. Indeed, our movement is invincible! Even if we suffer defeats along the way. In the end, the growing strength of the proletariat will overwhelm the forces of our enemies. I keep pressing that because I want the map. Yeah, alright, we can go up here and have a look. Anything? Nothing to read? Yeah, you keep gesturing and stamping your foot at that thing. I'm sure it will, help you. Can I not go over here? It looks like I should be able to on the map. Alright, well, I guess I go down a different way then. Continually pressing the button to find what's out here and what's around. Anything? Guess all that's left for me is to find some rope. Well, that isn't a good thing. Don't do that. Read this thing over here instead. Price list. 1 pot of potatoes weighing 6 pounds, 8 kopecks. 1 pound of apples, 4 kopecks. A head of Romanian lettuce, 3 kopecks. A pound of carrots, 5 kopecks. 1 pot of beets, 7 kopecks. Oh, okay. Now we know some common prices for items I've immediately forgotten. Except for it was 6 pounds of potatoes. I remember that. Well, that's all I remember. Alright, well. I can't go into most of the other areas. That's a shame. I guess I will just have to go to the shed. I'm trying to remember, what is it? Work shed. The obvious overdub line in Evil Dead. Alright, let's go inside. Let's see if they're trying to screw us over. Or you. Hello! Hey! There's a thing to listen to and people to speak to and all kinds of things. Debussy again. Collywog's Cakewalk. Well, that isn't a very nice name. Well, you have your thing while I'm reading over here. Forged identity cards. Stern, Ekiana Stern, born in 1861. Petersburg, Mouse, Olga, Governess, Warsaw, issued on stamp. Certify the person on this identity card is a citizen of the Russian Empire, as stated. Cool. Another one, Zoe Antonia, 63. Seamstress, certify that's the same person. Police orders to all units. Yesterday, in the middle of the night, there was an attack on a barge transporting crates of ammunition for Praga area. I'm sure they said weapons before. So weapons and ammunition have gone missing now? Whoa. Send all available officers to the area. The gang must likely consist of 5 people. Socky, masked.
The gentlemen of the gendarmerie like to have fun.
Do they? Don't know why you're saying that, but alright. Hello, Javier.
I hope you know what you're doing.
I don't.
Did you want a pumpkin carriage and some glass slippers, senora? Smuggling ain't as romantic as that.
Javier, yes? I've outgrown fairy tales. I'm here to make a deal.
I left that fucking chest by the door. I could barely lug it. Big as a whale's trapeze. We gonna do something or just stand here and stare?
For what?
The police at the entrance have me a little concerned. Did something happen we should worry about?
Esos pinches pendejos can't keep their hands to themselves.
Someone fucking filched a weapons transport, and now the police are shitting themselves. They're looking high and low, even under hookers' skirts.
Somos profesionales.
We'll keep out of sight, and it'll be gone skeet.
So what's the plan?
Right, that didn't look like any of those letters.
You'll get papers, Austrian ones. Almost authentic, but don't go flashing them left and right.
Then it's off to the pier, and onto a boat out of the city. Then a steamship upriver.
In Krakow, a transfer to a Vienna-bound train. He'll be there in a few days.
Sí, bueno. As soon as we agree on the money.
Your turn. Tell the gentleman about the compensation.
You'll get my whole fortune. The appropriate paperwork will be yours as soon as I leave Warsaw.
Toda? All of it? Meaning how much?
1 kopeck.
Enough, so you won't have to lift a finger for the rest of your life.
What about the travel chest? Do we have to bring that?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. That's exactly what I'm paying you for.
What's in there then?
All right. Vamos?
Let's move.
If this is going to work, then we need to get going.
Ariel, you go to the puerto and call the little captain. La Señora will get changed, and we'll follow after you. Victor will come too. He'll see if anyone's following us.
Что? I'll do what?
What you paid for. Vaya con Dios, my friend.
A gute Nacht, Scheifele.
Go to the pier. Why am I doing this? I don't want to do these things. Alright. Am I following you? Go to the pier. It looks like I am following you. You're the pier, apparently. I can make you disappear. You understand the joke there? Oh, you walk through people already. How much longer is this going to take? As long as it takes. You need to shut up. Are you walking slightly faster than me? Now I can run. Oh. I am the law, and I'm a judge and an executioner. What?
You damn white fucker. You've ruined my life.
Yeah, well, I can't disagree
Your
with that.
chica did what she wanted. Victor, tell him I'm right.
No.
2 of you? I'll fuck you both up.
I'm going to get killed because someone disrespected the sanctity of marriage.
You're going to get killed because the police are looking for you because you did things. Alright. Veles to disable the focus. You don't have anything on there. Lecce to disable resistance. And you also have resistance, and you're Bukovic. Okay, well, let's start the fight. At least I've got somebody on my side as well as those. Oh, but you're not going to act until round 3, and I don't know what you're going to do. Alright, Right, you are inflicting bleed, all of you, and you at the back there are going to... I don't know, shoot me, do something else? Can I push for down? What's down tell me? Oh, it tells me all the things. Right. Okay, in which case, you at the back. I think you're going to shoot every round or something. So let us look at issuing an order first of all. With you... You protect me against states being inflicted in a given round, so I will use that next round when it looks like I would get otherwise 3 bleeding traits on you. On me. And what do I need to do for you? I need to Bukovac. So Bukovac, inflict your howl. could also inflict suffering. No, let's just do a quick attack on you. And possibly disrupt your action. Trait disabled! And you got shot and your action was disrupted. That's excellent. Right, this round I need you to protect me, and you can reduce somebody's focus by 1. Attack with Vowels. Okay, so that actually won't do anything if I do it over there. That will disable your trait. So, alright, yeah, let's disable you with your trait. Then I won't take any of the things which are going on. And then me will attack this one over here, disrupting your action, doing 8 to 9 damage. Looks good. 1 round of not taking anything. Oh no, I got injured. Oh no, I got injured. Oh no, I got injured. But I didn't take any bleeding, so that's cool. Now you at the top there, you've got 8 damage. If I do a quick attack, then you're guaranteed to go down, because you will also bleed out. So alright, let's get rid of you. I don't know who you're attacking. Oh, if I press up. Now I can see that you do have bleeding. But I don't know who you're going to attack. You don't show me. Alright. That's you over here. You want to be attacked with Vowels. So yeah, let's just disrupt your action. Possibly. Your action was disrupted. Your trait was disabled. You were punched in the face. And you fell over because of the suffering. Excellent. So nobody now has any traits that I need to care about. My god, you're a slow person, aren't you? Alright. Increases the next damage of the Salutors next attack by 50%. Alright, okay. So let's do that one. And then let's have you go over here. No, that's going to happen. Yeah, and do a disruption on you. So you're going to be broken. And not doing an action. Ow, I did get bled. Oh, I got bled twice. That's not great. I was going to issue a Vowels order on you, but maybe I'll just knock you out with a concussion. And then you? No, you can transfer. Reduce focus removes all negative states from you and transfers them to an enemy. Yes. And that's going to happen in 2 rounds. Alright, we'll do that to you. That's fine. Pow! You're down. Because of the blood debt. Do I want to divert you as well? That would get rid of damage from the Salutors next attack is 50%. Yeah, alright. Ah, you. Ow. I just got rid of all my bleeding statuses, you people. Alright, so I can reduce somebody's thing by 2, which I will do over here, I guess. Salutors' next action will be 1 round faster. And then I could, you know, just get rid of your Deceptive Song. Remove negative states and transfer them to an enemy again. That would take 2 rounds. You lost focus. You are not breakdown now. Vowels, do your thing and attack one of the 2 of them, whoever it is, I don't know. And the next round, the next action will be 1 round faster, which doesn't. And yeah, alright, I'll inflict a concussion on you and hope that it's on the other person. Hope that your attack hits somebody else. Yes, it does! Excellent! So they're both going down this round. Whee! We win!
Have you ever considered celibacy? Your business would go better.
But what kind of life would that be, Senora?
Onwards! Somewhere. Oh, we're on the other side of the thing now. Hey, time for me to run around and explore and let you get smashed in by people while I try and find things that I could read. Didn't steal anything. It can easily fall off a boat, yeah. Anything around here? I see you over there. I don't care. Going to the end of this pier. See, there's something to read over here. Sturgeon and the Polish cause. Colleagues, we have gathered to discuss the most critical matter. We, the Underground Angling Society Association of Poland, must take drastic actions to protect our national Polish sturgeon. The population of this majestic fish can be easily found in Vistula. Is now endangered. That can be easily found in the Vistula. Is now endangered. It is even more tragic knowing why the sturgeon is being fished without any consideration. It is fished for roe, for caviar that goes straight into the Tsar's table. And that is why we, as angling enthusiasts, must join the struggle for independence, both out of our love for fish and the sentiment for the lost motherland. Well, that's a thing. Are you waiting for me to get closer before you can do this? No? Yes? Yes. Well, I don't care about getting closer. I'm wandering around trying to find things to read. Hey! Somebody in this toilet. I found things to read. They were entertaining. But now I can't... Nope. I've got to go around you. Alright, fine. Hello, I'm here now. Oh. Game decided it was time to try and do a loading thing. Hello? You're a person I could talk to. And I presume somebody who you... Yep, fine. You all stay there. You all wait around while I run around trying to find things. Oh, I can't go down there. Blocked. Blocked by fish. I can't get around there. So maybe this next thing will take me around there. I don't know. Hello. Not taking that crap on my boat. It's going one way or the other. Yeah, it is.
But the boat can't hold that.
There's no choice.
If God wills it, a broom can shoot. Load it up.
Vámonos. There's no time.
I need another word with Wictor.
Alright. You better not be dropping me in it by not giving them all the money.
I wanted to thank you. I don't know anyone who'd risk his life for a stranger.
You're not a stranger, you were
If
fucking my dad.
there's any way I can repay you, just say the word.
I don't want anything. I hope you make it safely
that
to
doesn't
the
make
end.
you not a stranger.
I'm
but
grateful,
Still.
but I don't like being in debt. And I also believe you have the right to know.
What are you guys lagging around for? Hurry up!
I'm just saying our
Your
goodbyes.
father moved in the circles of people who shared his views, who would like to see Poland back on the map. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes.
He was a patriot.
A patriot. One of his friends are revolutionaries.
My father and the revolutionaries? There's no way that could be right.
I beg you. Whatever he was planning, it was certainly more subtle and effective than planting bombs in restaurants. I never met them. He called them his coterie. They were old friends of his.
A coterie, you say?
He secretly
That's the wrong
dreamed
game.
of creating a force
That
that
should
would
be
give
a
true hope
masquerade,
to the
Vampire the
Polish
Masquerade
people.
game.
One that might tilt the scales in favor of the independence fighters.
Loca, quickly.
Oh,
He believed
yeah, quickly,
he
or his
didn't
face
need a
will
great
glitch out.
army, just a handful of daredevils with extraordinary abilities.
You getting in the boat or not?
I need to go. Your father was a wonderful man, Wictor. And you remind me of him.
I didn't get that impression from everything that he was...
Thank you for everything.
Wait! Who are these people? How can I find them?
I don't know. They hide in the shadows. Good luck. I trust that you'll find your grimoire, Wictor Szulski.
Maybe.
Adieu.
Keep an eye on those bequeathal papers. If there's a problem with payment, we'll reach out to you.
It's not my fault, but alright.
When a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
Oh, what is going on with the wheel?
Amigos.
Yeah, it didn't fit in that. The trunk didn't fit in there.
Heavier!
Wictor!
Get out of there quickly. Oh. Did she die? And was this the thing which... Well, you're a big old nasty thing, aren't you? Are you the thing which took down my father by smashing that building onto him? You seem to be half moulded with the head, statue, whatever it is, and half of it is with your hand. Are you a golem? Or golem, rather. Oh. I'm very surprised that isn't like an end of act fight. Well, that was a big old thing,
You
eh?
think they're dead?
They had no chance. Clad in clay and the fury of the sons of Israel will arise to crush their enemies. Get out of here. Golems follow blood. The farther away you are, the better.
Salutors are not material. Yeah, I mean, that was not a salutor. You just said it was a golem.
I don't believe it. Salutors can't physically manifest.
Tell it to Javier. Look at this guy teaching Kabbalah to a Jew.
I mean, he
Was
fell
a
off
golem,
into
you
the
schmuck,
water.
And it
Did he
will
die?
pursue them until their
Because
blood
he
is
fell in
lost
water?
in the abysses of Sheol.
Was he made
You
of soap?
understand?
Has he dissolved? No, I don't know. What can I do to make him stop?
What
I don't
am I
know.
supposed to do to get rid of him?
I
The
don't know why he's
golem's gonna
following
look
me.
for you until he kills you, and all of those of your blood.
Okay.
That is, unless you can figure out why he was sent after you. You must have really gotten under somebody's skin.
I don't think it was me.
I haven't done anything to anyone.
That means someone of your blood did it. Do you hear me? Ask your blood. Get
probably
lost.
My father.
Not exactly
right?
my favorite person right now.
All right. Well, that's a
I
thing.
guess there's nothing for me here.
I mean, I wanted to. I can't even see whether the boat made it out or not. I don't know. I can come over here where the fish were. Woo! Anything? Anything to read? I can walk through these. Those boxes of wood. For wooden boxes. Oh, hey there.
I have to get out of the port. Something's happened on the pier.
You think we didn't hear you? Now shut your trap, or you'll get the police on our asses.
Alright, okay, thanks.
Yeah, we pay them not to see us, but not enough to ignore these kinds of shenanigans.
And what else are you gonna tell them, moron? Your home address? Shut it and pack up.
Walking a tightrope. The smugglers, I didn't know they were smugglers, it just said labourers. Paid police officers not to patrol the pier too closely, but won't ignore them forever. Alright, okay, cool. Well, and now there is sparkly things in this direction. There's also... What was that, an explosion? That's the policeman. Oh, what? No, that's a policeman.
Sound of a fuck-up? Shouldn't we check it out?
Like hell we should. They don't pay me enough for that.
Yeah.
You! Stop! Papers, please.
No, use the ID.
I
don't know if
have
the
to
ID will
resort to this, but since you insist.
Of course, sir. We are sorry. Go right ahead.
Thank you. I mean, eventually somebody's going to say, hey, those aren't right. Where's the sparkly red that was around here? Was it you two? Was it telling me that I had to do a thing here? Alright. Well, alright, I have to go this way. I'm sure there was sparkly red and it wasn't just sparkles bouncing off the water and stuff. Is this... No, this isn't the way I came. I can't go up there. Should have looked up in the top corner of the map where it says I can't go in those places. Put your hands up. Oh no, I'm gonna get in a fight. Right, you are unpredictable. Something might happen. Attack with a Bukovac to get rid of the focus. You have nothing. You are also a focus thing. You are pink. Are you Upir? That was a guess, but it was right, so I'm not sure. Alright, okay, you've only got one. Okay, let's start the fight. Oh, I can use that. Now, you issue an order. I'll get rid of that and do that. Yeah, so yes, do that. And then I will punch the guy at the back. I'm trying to work out what I want to do next round. No, let's influence something here. Because your trait is disabled, and you're broken. And now you are suffering and taking damage. So now... you do an attack on a random person, which will be fine. You know what? I can't have... no, because then your thing will go away. And you inflict 2 suffering. Cast suffering on a random enemy. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I will put that on you. Because you will probably be dead before that. 62% chance of you dying. So yeah, that works out. Oh, you hit that one. Never mind. Well, you're out. That's okay. Victor, enemy defeated. Action cancelled. And now you're back up again. Alright, well. Up here. No, up here. Do your thing again. And you can be interrupted, possibly. 50% chance. We'll do it that way round, that'll be fine. Kapow! Your action was interrupted, that's great. So now... inflicts damage, lowers everybody's focus by 1, which won't do anything to you. Not of this world, and it will still 16 to 20. No, I need to do a big load of damage. Cast suffering on all enemies as well. That won't kill you. 62% chance. Go on, let's do that again. And then over on the other side, your action will definitely be slowed. No, it won't, because of course. Oh, I only did 6, 12. I only did 19. Alright, okay, well, I mean, that worked. Protects me against states being inflicted. Yeah, why not? Okay, let's break your concentration again. And you can have... Yeah, that'll get rid of you in 2 rounds. So yeah, okay, that's cool. You're broken. You're gonna die due to wounds. So let's just do a concussion over here, eh? Oh, that's not enough. Oh yes it is, it will do 16 as well. Meh. Kapow, kapow, blood debt inflicted on you, but you're not even going to have time for a blood debt because you are killed by this. Then you will do an attack on me, and then you will bleed to death. Blah! There we go. I mean, this isn't... Won't get anything but a shot of liquor here. Oh, good. Oh, you're a locked thing. I mean, I knew that already because I looked at the map at the beginning and it said locked, but I forgot. Alas. Alright. Get me out of here. Possibly by coming up this way and walking along. And now I can tear through this door. Hello.
Don't even think of reaching for your magic book. Vanya's pistol has a very sensitive trigger.
The second he moves, I'll blow his brains out, Chief.
I like how he's labelled man when he's just been called
Let's
Vanya.
do our best not to have Vanya shoot you in the head. Alright? All you have to do is tell us where Svetlana Petrovna is.
There was an accident at the pier. Help is needed to admit Svetlana is dead. There was an accident at the pier, yeah? Help is needed.
I'm running to a phone. There's been an accident. I think the pier collapsed.
With Svetlana on it.
Was Svetlana Rumyantseva there?
Yes. I don't know that whether it's... Yeah, I mean, sure. I don't know if she is dead or not, but the pier collapsed.
Dead.
Are you sure?
No.
She went down with the boat and didn't resurface.
Lie.
Victor, I'll be honest with you. That
Really? Don't
woman
believe you.
was a Gordian knot. I know that she spent years compiling all sorts of compromising material against the Tsar's government.
I suspect it went down with the ship. Then.
She was a traitor. We were observing her, but she managed to get everything out of her apartment. I need to know if her knowledge could threaten the security of the nation.
Meh. Tell him to ask nicely, because I am proud. I don't know. I don't want to piss him off, not with a gun at my head. And I don't want to piss him off anyway, I just don't care.
As far as I know,
Why would I care
all
about
Svetlana's
your
secrets went
petty
with
little
her to the
squabbles?
bottom of the Vistula.
Should we take him to the Citadel, Chief?
No, Vanya. We'll finish this here.
Okay.
Why did you help Svetlana?
Why did you shoot Vanya?
You first. Why did you kill him?
We're not even going to use his name.
I never liked him. And he shouldn't know so much. Why did you help Svetlana?
Where's my father's grimoire?
Don't care.
Look for it in Stanislav's circle of old friends. People who could take advantage of a missing grimoire.
Thaumaturges. Do you know who they are? Where I can find them?
No, but once you do, don't neglect to inform me.
Are you just gonna leave this dead body here?
And watch out. They're very dangerous people.
Meh. Are they more dangerous than somebody who will shoot somebody because they know something?
I need to get out of here.
Close. I'm still looking for more things to read around here, just in case, you know? Go home. Sounds like an ideal thing. Hey, that's where I currently am. Look at that. It's a new part of the map that I probably won't ever be back to now. Yeah, I want to go home. Everywhere else is locked. The green square I saw every day through the window is a place of relaxation, but is something that I can't read because it's too quick. Alright. Before we go home, is there any more Taylor inspiration just around here? I can't select it. Interesting. I guess I am stuck doing go home right now. Or my controller is broken. But given that I can, you know, do all of these things, I don't think that is likely. Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
Ah, you're finally here. We've been waiting for you.
I'm afraid I was boring your charming sister with my chatter.
Ah, nonsense. I'll leave you two alone.
Why?
You look tired. Is everything all right?
No.
Do you need my help?
What do you do? I'm not going to ask. What are you doing here? I'll say, no, I've had a difficult night. It's not, oh, what are you doing here, man? Oh.
This has been an especially difficult night for me.
I mean, no, it hasn't.
Is everything all right with Svetlana?
Why do you ask?
You two left without saying goodbye. Did something happen?
Yeah, tell him about the big old
saw
golem.
a golem.
A golem? From Jewish legends? Is it a salutor?
Yes, and it turned out to be a very real salutor. A material one. I didn't think that was even possible.
And what does it have to do with Svetlana?
I'm afraid Svetlana is dead.
I was afraid of this. Did the golem kill her?
You could say that. The golem sank her boat by collapsing the roof over the pier.
By mistake.
Svetlana intended to live off of selling other people's secrets.
Ow.
Secrets can be deadly. Do you want to know what she shared with me?
Not particularly. I'm not
I
really
think I have
interested.
enough of my own secrets to untangle.
I don't know what you're hiding or what you can't discover, but Svetlana was right. This specific knowledge is priceless. It loosens tongues and opens doors. Curious?
No, I've just told you I refuse. But alright, if I cannot go on without saying
I'm
yes.
intrigued. The question is, can you bear the burden that she also carried?
No. I already refused. Ask what happens if you refuse. Well, you get pushed back into the you must take this path option, so find out.
Can you say which secret of Svetlana's you mean? She had a whole chest full of them.
That wasn't in the chest. And now it's only in my memory.
Oh, so
Will
you
you tell me
hypnotized
what
her
this
as
is
well,
about?
did you? Okay, and we're there.
Not here, no. Get some rest first. At our next meeting, at the Narzhinskis. It's safe there, for now.
Goodbye.
Thank you for stopping by.
No, not thank you for stopping by, but goodbye.
See you again soon, my friend.
You annoying
One more
person.
question.
Oh, I've got a secret.
Might
I've got a
this
secret. Do you
golem
want to know it?
cause
Oh,
you
no,
any
I don't want to
trouble?
know it. Oh,
I'm
you
sure I'll
sure?
find out
I'm not
soon.
going to tell you. You fucking annoying man. How dare you? How dare you do that? I've completed the quest. To dust you shall
I
return.
think we need to
April?
have a word.
Yeah, I think we do as well. What's going
How
on?
do you know people like this Rasputin?
I met him. When did he arrive?
How long was he here?
He arrived shortly before you did. Unexpectedly. He scared Grażyna.
Oh.
I received him in the salon so that he wouldn't go wandering through the house.
What were you talking about before I interrupted you?
What difference does it make? About... Strange. I don't remember even.
Sometimes he has that
Hypnotism.
effect on people.
Hypnotism.
What kind of person is he?
Yeah, I don't want to be
He's
proud.
that miracle worker I was writing to you about. The one who helped me return to my senses.
Not completely, I think. Given that you brought him with you.
He just came to see me. I owe him a lot.
No, you don't.
It looks like he knows you better than I do.
He's been inside my head. Scholar for eavesdropping? No. Remark on her clear dislike of Rasputin? No. You don't like the Rasputin. Neither do I. So you barely know him and admit you consider him a close friend. I don't consider him a close friend. I mean, he's been in my head several times and I don't particularly like that.
I actually barely know him, but he's never yet refused to help me.
I can only congratulate you on having friends like that. First Niedzic, now a gloomy hermit. And ladies of the night have started hanging around outside the windows. Are they also friends of yours?
What?
Who are those women?
Whores, Wictor. Prostitutes. Women of easy virtue, daughters of Corinth. Courtesans, moths, hookers, floozies. I've been seeing 2 girls around here recently. They stand out on the street and peek into our windows.
Oh, okay. I
Maybe
have no idea.
Aboris is playing a prank. This can wait. Ligia, I'm really dead on my feet, but there's one more thing we need to have a word about.
I wonder what I don't know yet.
The golem is a danger to both of us.
Did you know that someone sent a golem after our family?
A golem? The kind from Jewish legends?
No, from Lord of the
This
Rings.
one was very real.
It was horrible.
It destroyed half the port while it was trying to kill me.
Port Praga? Are you alright? What were you doing there?
I would say we're helping Svetlana, but I'm curious. I wonder if Svetlana was pregnant and she got killed because part of the bloodline was in her then. I mean, it could have just been collateral damage, but I think it would... I think it would make for a better story if she was pregnant. Is not what I want to say there. I don't know, because I don't know that would make her a better story, since I don't know the whole of the story. I think it would make for a more coherent reason for her death right now, at this instance.
I helped Svetlana. She wanted to flee the country.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Do you know what forces you're playing with? You know full well who she is.
And she's dead.
Who she was.
Sorry, what?
Svetlana is dead. She was just setting off on a lovely voyage when a golem appeared and... Svetlana is dead.
We're finished. They'll put us both in prison. What will become of us?
Bring up Veronin. Nah, I'll think of something.
Don't worry. Nothing will happen to us.
I mean,
I'll
nothing
make
we
sure
have
of
done is
How will
particularly...
you do that?
Show how you trust your abilities so you can get the Rasputin right. You both know Kuzech and after all. No, I'm gonna be proud. Trust me! Trust my abilities. I can get this done just for you.
O ye of little faith. You can trust me, sister.
I do trust you. And look how far that's gotten me.
It's gotten you no...
That's a little unfair, sister.
Nothing. I see if your father had any enemies. No, have you encountered the golem
You
before?
haven't experienced anything unusual recently?
Nothing so remarkable, given I'm living with the Thaumaturge.
You're not.
You think
I've
there's
been here
any
like a
way
day,
I'd
2
have
days.
let a golem slip by me?
Maybe. You were living with a Thaumaturge before that. And, you know, he died by a huge thing, smashing buildings. Could have been a golem.
Was there anyone who very openly disliked Father?
More than you?
Touché. Did he know some sort of thaumaturge who might have been out for revenge, or did he mention a coterie to you at any point?
What about
did he meet
the
up
king
with
of the
other
Thaumaturges? Did he ever mention him?
As far as
He's a
close
suspect on my
friends,
list.
I think you already know that's a dead end. And he never introduced the Thaumaturge to me.
How long have you known your chief?
What does that matter?
So you knew he worked for the Ochrana?
Yes. You'd have found in the end anyway, but he asked me not to tell you right away.
I don't want to do either of those things. I just want to go, ugh.
I understand that each of us has various relationships we're tangled up in. But I think we should start talking about them more often.
Agreed. I'll only add that a contact like him is very useful in business.
I'm guessing he knows how to arrange contacts for you. I'm sure he often invites you to all sorts of soirees and receptions, right?
I don't always accept. It seems like we've each got our own miracle worker. I know who he is, and I treat him very cautiously. Plus, we've already established that you don't report to me about your acquaintances. Besides, it was Papa who introduced him to me all those years ago. What's the real reason we're talking about Konieczkin?
I saw him shoot someone. I've just seen him.
I saw him once more, at Port Praga.
And what was he doing there? Does he have anything to do with the golem? Was he there because of the lady-in-waiting you were the last one to see before she died?
Theoretically.
No, I've had enough. Don't say another word. I desperately need to be alone right now. Where are my cigarettes?
I don't know, nor do I understand exactly what was going on in that conversation. I mean, hey, we completed Act 1. We're into Chapter 2, Stakes and Costs. Learn about a particular court secret, apparently. That was it. And there, all our curses. Go to sleep. Golem suddenly appearing at the harbour. Rolf claiming the target was a golem to follow the blood. I wanted to talk to Ligia, but we ended up arguing. I'll try again in the morning. That was not an argument. And again, I cannot select these. But hey, this is where we are going to save and leave it for today. Yay! As we go back to this screen, and I say thank you for having been here. Whether you're here live and in person, or later on the VOD. He said, losing his thread. Whether you're here live in person or later on the VOD. The fact that you spent any amount of time here with me and my fuzzy brain means that I appreciate you. You might be able to tell I didn't get quite as much sleep as I would do ordinarily. Maybe you can tell that. I don't know. There have been subtle clues. Still. Now, we will be back tomorrow on Friday, and there will be more Thaumaturge tomorrow. So, look out for that. And then there will definitely be nothing on on Saturday or Sunday. Nothing on Saturday or Sunday. Definitely a stream tomorrow that I want to do. Yes, more Thaumaturge as we get through and find out why this golem is doing things and why it's tracking us and where the Black Grimoire has gone. But yeah, that should be entertaining, interesting. Should be something, some adjective. It will be. Yeah. So I hope you are looking forward to that. If you're not, well, even if you are, I still have been Richard, and this whole thing that's right around us, why, that's LMTDTMFFR, or, say it with me now, limited time offer, no vowels, and you have fun, and stay weird.